Welcome to Through the Wire.
Through the wire. Before we dive in and talk about anything, I want everybody right now who watching this podcast to stop what you're doing. Go to the YouTube. Click. You already here, so pause it. Click the profile. Go to videos and watch the video before this, which is our vlog in Toronto.
Yes,
Austin
sir.
filmed it. Austin edited. Did you make the thumbnail?
No.
One of the pictures that I took is in the thumbnail.
Is in the thumbnail. That's why I asked. Shout out to the fan who was in the thumbnail because he was going crazy. Like, I made the thumbnail. I'm in the thumbnail.
Pretty sure his name was Brandon, right?
Yes. But yeah, make
out
sure
to
y'all
Brandon.
run that up. I want to see that as one. If y'all run it up, we'll give y'all a special non-basketball podcast for 2 hours.
Do you know how much they would love that?
Exactly. We'll just come in here and talk
Just
about.
coming here and talking about bullshit.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'll be here for that
Yeah,
one.
go watch it. We had a
How many
blast.
views we want to put on for them to reach?
50K.
For them to get that.
It really just needs to pass the last one, which is at 16, I think. That
We
one?
gotta like,
16 to.
we gotta triple that.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Yeah, I said 50.
triple what it's at
50K
right
would
now.
be decent.
It's at 10,000 right now.
Triple it, yeah. 50K.
50K.
Yeah, 50K is decent.
Yeah, go check it out. We had
And y'all gonna love it. It's a great vlog.
Yeah.
You get to see
28.
everything
My
that's going
favorite
on.
type of vlog is 28 minutes. Good.
See us going through the sixth.
With our woes.
Yeah.
And I love the action. The fact that they got to see Lil Wayne Daddy,
Yeah.
That was
Birdman.
funny as hell.
The fact that they got to see the COVID protests.
The dude on the street.
The dude on the street. Anwar tripped and stared. I didn't even know that. Anwar.
I didn't know either until I watched it.
Mike butterflies before his performance of his first song.
I was so
I wish
sad.
we
Shout
would've
out to KB. It was good.
KB got on there.
I
over
walked
the
in
night.
late, so I didn't see it. But to see KB, like, man, fuck what he talking. I'm going to stay.
I was gonna watch
Just
that
wanted to make
video
him feel more
just
comfortable.
after you said we got to see Birdman,
'Cause
Lil Wayne
he
Daddy.
wasn't-
Yeah.
Oh, but we don't want to spoil anything. Go watch
I know
it.
exactly what
Lil
you're talking
Wayne
about.
Daddy.
Go watch it.
We didn't get to date Mike almost fallen, didn't make it on there either. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, we missed that moment.
So, Mike, we had a separate room to go to because the other room was filled to capacity, and we wanted to show love to the other people that came. They're going in, KB and Mike. What would y'all call that?
That was a
It's
like
a
a
cart.
dolly, like
It was like, a dolly. It was a dolly.
Yeah, like a dolly. Mike tried to climb up the dolly thinking that it was the entrance to the stage, like the stairs to the stage. He
It was such a huge gap because the dolly is
It
so close
was.
to the ground and the stage is so high. There's
I
no
know.
way you thought that was a step.
And I tried to get that like push. Yeah, I had to get up a little bit, so I tried to like push off the ground.
And that
And
motherfucker-
it just started moving.
All I know is I walked in the room. Kenny was like, "Austin, where were you at?" He literally just tripped over a dolly. You should have got
Tripping,
that.
bro.
That would have been such a great moment to have filmed, bro.
No,
We had a
but
lot of
watching
fun.
Anwar trip up the stairs.
Yeah.
And
I
then he
was like,
played
I
it
had
off.
to
trying to
catch
keep
that.
it-
You
he
trying to
trying
play
to
it
play it
off? What y'all want to play? What y'all want to play?
So yeah, shout out to everybody that came out to the Toronto show, man. We're doing another show September 17th in Houston,
Facts.
Houston, Texas, ttwtour.com. Open to the public, but you do need to RSVP to get in. So we
Show
packed
out
the
Houston.
house in Toronto. We try and do the same thing, one up ourselves. There is a special guest in appearance. We haven't announced it just yet, but confirmed special guest will be there. One of the homies, NBA player, will be on the panel with us. You know, chatting it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a good time, man. So come on out.
And every show we've gotten a bigger audience, so I need Houston. Y'all got to tee up for us.
Even if you're in the surrounded cities, come on out.
San Antonio, Dallas,
Is that
whatever.
surrounded? I know some of them places are
Austin.
super far.
The Toronto show was super emotional for me because it was so many people that drove 7 hours, 5
From
hours.
Montreal,
And people have
yeah.
done that before. The Philly show was like that with Reese and a bunch of people was driving from different. We've had that at every stop. But some of the stories that were attached to it was crazy. It was probably the most stories because it was the most people. But to see people telling us, man, I was standing in line from 10 a.m. Until showtime because we knew how many people RSVP'd. And when we got there, the line was around a block or down the
The
street.
line was insane.
Yeah, the line was crazy.
I started
bro.
like high fiving people, and I wanted to make my way all the way down, and I didn't realize it like damn near felt like
you
2
turned
blocks.
around?
No, I went all the way down.
okay.
I went all the way down. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
It got longer after y'all went inside because remember I came back in.
What
and
I-
told y'all
what
Did
I
it get to a
went around
point
the
where
corner.
people couldn't come in, or did everyone get in?
No, I think everybody made it.
They just had to go in that
It's
other
just
room.
that other
Okay.
room. I don't think the
Mhm.
other room filled up, but
Yeah.
it still got. a
What
lot
I
of
was
people in
saying
there.
is, especially when we were meeting everybody during the meet and greets, it felt like it was most diverse. Just we had everybody. It didn't matter like age or any. We had a bunch of females. We had a bunch of people that were in, higher in age, or not the average like teenagers we usually have, but we had a diverse group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super diverse.
Toronto was such a great show, man.
Some incredible stories, man. Some incredible moments. You got to meet the Mike Ball Burner,
I did. Wonderful guy right there. That's my guy.
KC, Erica brought gifts.
Mhm.
A lot of
I forgot.
I tried that maple syrup.
Yeah, I forgot the memory cards. I forgot the hard drive. I forgot the stuff. I wanted to bring that candy back too. Erica also wrote us a really nice letter too. I meant to just bring that back so we can have it here.
Have you used the syrup?
I haven't, but I
did,
just showed my
I
girlfriend.
made some French toast. the
Was
other
it
day. I
good?
used it. It tastes like it's really good. It tastes like super authentic.
It's not like because I buy maple syrup. I don't buy like the.
It's got like that.
My
that
boy said,
home
"I'll
feel
buy
to it.
maple syrup."
It's got that home feel to it.
Okay.
Derek, something I want to tell you. I went to Popeyes.
Okay.
Hashtag D Mills. Blame D Mills.
Blame D
We get a
man.
Popeyes ad.
We do because I watched.
No, we did one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
y'all
yeah, we did. We did
Yeah,
the black
yeah.
and chicken sandwich. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot.
I watch D Mills reviews all the time. That was one of the
Favorite
first.
YouTuber.
That was one of the first ones that made me say I need to go get that tomorrow. And I watched it with my stream, so 100 other people was like, "I'm going tomorrow," and they was tweet. I wish they would have tagged
Do
you.
they
Maybe,
sell that though?
maybe they were tagging you.
Some people did tag me.
You remember we did it, and then you were like, they don't even have it.
Yeah,
no
they
more.
just brought it back recently.
Oh, they
I
just
don't-
brought it back?
But when they had us do that ad read, they didn't have
They
them
didn't
out.
even have it out.
So I don't know what. I don't know.
But
There was-
he had the sweet and spicy chicken wings,
Yeah.
bro. And I got his entire order except the
Strawberry biscuit.
I'm not fucking with that
That
strawberry,
strawberry
biscuit.
biscuit ain't it like hella calories?
No, it's like 200.
Oh,
If you
We
look
had
on
a
their
conversation
website, the
about
website it says
We
it's
did
200.
because I fell for some false.
but then like
information.
you were saying it's like 500 calories or maybe like
Something
higher.
like
Yeah,
that.
it
I
or
thought it was
1,000.
like something like 1,000.
yeah, it was reported that it was like somebody came up with some shit that said it was like
Imagine eating
1,000
half your basic daily intake of calories
in one biscuit.
one biscuit.
That shit was
I need.
that shit was
And
so
that's not even
stupid.
counting like you finna probably get a meal from Popeyes too. That's probably
Yeah.
like 1,000
Nobody's
right
getting the
there.
biscuit. I'm gonna be getting
Because he got the cheesecake too, so I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get the cheesecake, but I'm not getting the biscuit and the cheese. That's too. I'm cool. But
I
that
hadn't-
shit was good, bro.
Yeah, the biscuit I hadn't tried it from like a good Popeyes. I tried it from the one by the crib, and they be iffy with shit.
That's why I got my shit. I saw you say that, and I was laughing on stream. Like, I'm like, I gotta talk to D Mills about that. I like.
they iffy with you too sometimes.
Not
some-
really.
Sometimes they be slow. The
I
man,
fuck with them. Yesterday was the first time I didn't get the guy that it's always there. It's always like a guy, an older dude, and he always
like the manager.
the manager.
He
dude.
be having an attitude sometimes. Yeah,
He don't
you
fuck
know
with
what's
you.
crazy? Checkers is like one of the best places. Like I feel like best fast food.
Checkers is so underrated
It
to
is
the point
very.
that I don't even go to it. But when I go to it, I'm like, damn.
It's kind of out the way for me, but I
problem
like it.
I had with it though is just like the customer service is crazy, and it's just like I'm not.
But
expecting
that
great
comes
customer
with
service.
it with
But
Checkers.
listen though, it'd be like you get there right, and most of the time you're going like late at night.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be niggas. It'd be workers in the parking lot. I swear they be playing tag. I pulled
Playing
up one time,
tag is
motherfuckers playing
crazy.
tag. They in the parking lot fighting and stuff.
Well, late last night was funny. Dana, it was like her uncle's birthday, so she came home and I was playing y'all. We just wrapped up. She like, you want anything for Taco Bell? I'm like, Taco Bell. Damn. I'm like, give me a Doritos taco. She said she called me like, yeah, I ain't got it. They was in that fight.
What?
The coworkers were fighting each other.
Bro, me and my girl, we pulled up the Checkers, and we got to the intercom thing. I was like, as soon as we pulled up, I heard a robot speaking on the intercom. It's like, "Are you ready to take your order?" I'm like, okay, bro. I took my order so fast. It was that fast. It's the best service I ever
Oh,
got.
so now they got a robot?
They got a robot doing a drive-through.
We went to Starbucks, and Starbucks had a webcam
Oh,
Yeah, they got a webcam on
of
the
what
the
the-
worker. I'm like,
Yeah.
The worker.
so Suzanne, who went to school for like ASL, was saying it's for the deaf and hard of hearing.
Oh.
Read the
Oh.
lips.
Yeah, the
that was
one,
something I didn't think about.
the one by the one by us.
Literally,
It got a
same thing when I
big-ass
went to a
screen.
movie
Yeah.
theater and it had subtitles.
You was hating about that. It's like
I did. That was my. That was
Somebody
my
probably
first-
requested it that was sitting in there.
Yeah,
That was my first time ever having like that happen.
I don't watch anything without subtitles other than like sports because it takes up too much.
It was
For
just
real?
weird in a
For real?
movie theater.
I don't
Movies,
watch-
TV's always subtitles.
I don't think I watch.
I'm the
anything with
exact
subtitles.
opposite. If I see a subtitle, restart, turn it off. That's that. Ain't nothing worse than like
It's probably because I
YouTube.
the animation.
I'm watching QB School.
Yeah, I don't like
with
subtitles
JT
on
O'Sullivan,
YouTube.
and he talking about they running a 4-3. This is a cover 3 zone. Blah blah blah, and it's on it. the subtitle wrong.
Yeah, that's where you gotta get the official one.
He talking about
Subtitles
Justin
stuff.
Fields, and they talking about some just in the fields. We ran. No, he said Justin Fields, not we just in the fields running.
On the YouTube stuff, I find that entertaining when the subtitles are wrong.
No,
Yeah.
the worst thing is when like they're saying the N-word, but they put the hard R when they're spelling it out. That's the worst.
That's
I
crazy.
hate to do this.
Somebody from Idaho.
You crazy?
love
That's
they
just
job.
Idaho just catches.
You know what's
strays.
also funny about shout out to Idaho. You know what's also funny about
They
this
can ask
guy?
for shows in Idaho.
He was talking about Chick-Fil-A and the fries. They fries are good, but you went down to the potato. He was
Oh.
like, man, I love a good potato. Like,
That's a good high quality
fries are
potato.
so good. Then he be giving out compliments that I just think are hilarious. Like, one thing about Chick-fil-A, they food is always hot. I'm like, when you go get some food, and maybe I don't eat out as much as you do. I don't ever recall going somewhere and Portillo's just gave me a cold beef.
You've never gotten cold food from a restaurant? I've definitely gone to Portillo's
But
and gotten
it
like a
also
cold
plays part-
burger.
No,
Well,
that's the thing. Because
if I went late at-
food
if-
that's in there, but it also depends. Like, that's why I'm not going to no place where it's 30 minutes away and I got to drive back. Because I don't
Yeah.
like eating my food in the car.
Exactly.
I got to get back to my place to eat.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
not
not
a- I'm
understanding.
not a car
If the
eater.
food cold when I got home and I know I just had a 30-minute drive,
Yeah.
I'm not blaming it.
But like Chick-fil
Why is that even funny?
I'm not blaming it on the restaurant.
No, I don't do that either while blaming it on the restaurant. But like Chick-fil-A, they food it's always hot. And somebody said in the comment that Chick-fil-A is like real strict on like food don't sit for a certain amount of time.
okay.
I be feeling
So,
the same
like-
way about Checkers. Like Checkers fries, usually fries be getting cold
Yeah.
like in like
But you know,
20 minutes or whatever. They stuff be lasting.
but we take a little bit of accountability because you immature. Because we go late. Like Checkers is a late place. So it's like if you going somewhere late, you kind of set
You
yourself
kind of
up.
expect that, yeah.
But if I go in the middle of the day,
It
I'm
comes
on,
with the territory.
I should always
Like I've definitely gone to Portillo's and got some bad batch of fries where them bitches is cold and they feel like they've been sitting
You
there.
know what pissed me off about the Chick-fil-A video?
What?
The fucking girl.
Oh.
D-Mail was trying to ask her, like, do y'all have, like, worker hacks on the
Some
menu?
employee hacks, yeah.
She like, and I just knew she was looking like that. He didn't even show up. But
At
I just knew she was
Chick-fil-A?
like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Cause I had pulled up, I was like, how you doing? She said, name for the order, please.
and D-Mail was like,
Telling me
usually-
Chick-fil-A losing their roots.
Man.
and what you say on the show? You like, man, she did not have a vibe.
No, she ain't passed the vibe check.
Yeah.
Cause like, if somebody asks you how you doing, common courtesy, even if you're not having a good day,
Say
just
so- you can
say
just say,
something.
Nah,
Yeah.
going.
the,
That's enough.
the only benefit of it that I'll give her is just I feel like when you work in that type of territory,
getting a loop.
it's like you're a robot sometimes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you just like automatically. There's definitely times where I didn't say some shit. I'm working a cashier and I'm automatically just saying some shit that I just like. It
Like
feels
you're
like you're reading a script
pre-programmed.
sometimes. It
My
feels like you're
mind
reading a
is,
script sometimes.
The last time you were cashier, what job was that?
I guess U-Haul.
Firehouse subs.
No, U-Haul. I mean, because
Oh.
you just did everything.
I feel what Mike's saying though. That even happened through the wire. Like when we used to sign, like we sign the posters now pre-show and they just get them. But when we used to sign them and talk to people, I used to be like, yeah, nah, mad love, I appreciate you. Motherfucker looking at me like, I asked you a whole question.
At the
Like,
meet
oh,
and greet,
shit,
I
my
definitely
fault.
did turn
My
into a
fault.
robot a little bit. It was times where I dapping people up saying what's popping, and they were leaving.
They were
Like,
leaving.
Our
There's
fans,
a lot going on though. Too.
our fans super comfortable. It's like 7 fans I heard get on D-Mail's ass. Damn, D-Mail's, you busting out them jeans. Damn, yo, little shoe ass. Damn, you always eating something. Damn, y'all comfortable.
Somebody has said, D Mills, you weren't singing the rap lyrics. You were
Yes.
just mouthing them.
Yes, he got on your ass.
I
You said,
got two drop the mics for the day whenever y'all ready.
Let's
let's
get
get
it.
it.
Okay, the first one is
And hey, I'm sorry. I don't ever want to hear you describe
Say
no
when y'all
food.
ready.
Don't ever describe no food talking about it feel like it's kissing me and slapping me on the ass at the same time.
Bro, no,
It's that sweet and
So-
spicy.
no.
What did that
call-
mean though?
sweet and spicy.
You
I
call
get it
a
now.
chicken wrap girthy? I will never.
He's
in
doing
my
it
life.
in my hotel room, and I'm trying my hardest to not be.
He did a good job blocking you because I was telling the
Yeah.
stream, I'm like, I know for a fact he's in KB,
KB.
room, but I
I'm just
can't see
sitting on the
KB.
bed, like right behind him, so nobody can see.
Yeah, he perfectly was not in the picture.
I don't take up a lot
But
of space.
so when you and Angie kissing, she slapped you on your ass?
No.
So where
It
did
was
that
just
come
a
from?
metaphor of that. That's what it feels like. Like it's like that. I love you a little bit,
He a
but then it's
football player.
gonna
He been
it's
slapped on
gonna
the
get
ass
it's gonna
before.
get a little spicy too.
Oh, so you kiss her and slap her on the
yeah,
ass.
it's like a little
Oh,
kiss and a
okay.
slap on the ass at the same time.
But why did they have to call you ugly at the end?
It's that toxic love.
You
Like
did say that. You did say that. That shit wasn't that hot because I gotta.
yeah.
I got a
'Cause
mild mouth.
You don't have a high spice tolerance. So the fact that you can handle it, mean it ain't that. It ain't
That
great.
Hot Ones video got my tolerance up.
Oh shit! I don't even want to think about that video. No.
All right, first drop the mic.
You all in his stomach.
We got two. We got two because I didn't do one during the live show. First one, I remember back when I first started. This is like a long time ago when I was watching YouTube videos. Cash Nasty had a video and he was walking up his stairs, and like I don't know what room it was. It had to be like his gaming room, whatever. He walked upstairs and as soon as he walked in, it was a big ass mural, and it's LeBron James. The block of LeBron on Andre Iguodala, and it just looked raw as hell. I remember I was like, man, I want some shit like that one day. So if you had the chance to use one of the walls in your house to paint a mural, what moment would you put on there?
In NBA history.
In NBA history.
Sheesh. I think
You have it wrong because you could walk right down your basement and you got a big ass wall right there too.
it would be something Bulls oriented, even if I wasn't there. Like the
Push off.
flu game pictures.
The push off.
If maybe that, something like I wasn't there for it, but it's such a.
I was thinking of something
part.
from the Derrick Rose era that maybe.
The injury.
I thought about the
No.
injury.
Because that's the only thing that happened in the
I was
I
thinking
thought
about
about the injury
I was
on
thinking about
some-
that shot on the Cavs where he's in the crowd and like he looked emotionless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was like a big moment
And
for
then
Bulls fans.
LeBron
But then we
days later.
we still ended up losing the series. But that
Yeah.
shot was still like
He
big
went in
for
the
city.
crowd. His teammates was picking him up.
Yeah, it was like scores table.
Oh,
Just ignoring
I
them.
said crowd.
Yeah.
I meant to stay with his teammates. My bad.
I think a good one would be. I love that picture from the All-Star game where it's who is
Kobe
that?
and Bron?
Yup,
Drake.
with Drake in it.
Yeah.
Like,
You
or I
cover
might
up
do
Drake.
yeah.
Kobe
The
and Bron.
I think
first-
Drake adds to it.
The first, especially
Maybe.
with that jacket he had on,
Maybe.
the first image that popped in my mind is like I think it's the last championship Kobe won, and he has the ball with the hat on the scores table with all the confetti. And he
Yeah.
just,
Oh, that's a fire picture.
That would-
Ooh,
that'd
the one with
probably-
Rondo and his son.
Oh, that's how.
You got to be a Rondo.
Oh, yeah.
bro. Oh, you got to be
I might
Rondo
do the-
himself.
What's the most random one you can think of?
I might do the Damian Lillard shot.
A raw one I
Damian
was
Lillard
thinking
shot's
about,
dope.
and it's so random.
A random
If there's
one.
like a Colin Sexton fan or just Cavs fan, when Colin Sexton had that shot over Kyrie in the
And
Kyrie for like 50.
Yeah, you got to be. You got to be Colin himself to get that moment.
a random one.
A random moment. Serge choking Marquise Chris. Get that moment,
LeBron when he had put on window Carter goggles.
Oh yeah, that would have been
bro.
good.
Low key, when
The
Bron-
lens. He ain't even put the goggles. He just put the
in
lens
the
on.
20 years of LeBron's career, that's top 5 funniest moments ever, bro. He's got a lot of funny
Because he
moments.
was just doing some shit.
He was just.
You know what's a
like,
funny
what
one?
made him do that, bro?
Rondo is in this one too. Remember when they was fight? I never
Oh, the Chris
understand
Paul?
why CP3 was just like this. He doing all this like he just fucking invincible. Like, oh, what's up?
He's like the president of basketball operations or the PA.
He-
He's like, you can't hit me. I'm president.
And Rondo said, "All right." That was a funny random one.
Yeah, that's a good question, though, Mike.
Or Mike Miller picking up his shoe and then coming out. Like
Oh.
I remember his shoe coming off and him hitting the three with his shoe off. Like that would be a
Remember whose
nice
shoe
random.
came off way more
Who?
than it should have. Isaiah Thomas's shoes never stayed on his feet.
Yeah.
All the time they was all over the place.
Mhm.
Little ass size 9.
Actually, it's size 11. I looked it up.
I get a picture of Jimmy Butler in Timberwolves practice gear with a Rolex on. That's what I was doing to them yesterday. Derek talking about let me.
The second drop the mic comes from Matt Wonders. This is actually just one of the fan questions that we got, but I think it would be a fun question for the comment section. Would you rather smoke with Mike, eat with D Mills, shop with P, or go to a strip club with Kenny?
I'm just a strip club guy. I've been to 2 strip, and we always there.
But I think
You
in the
less
strip
likely
club
one
is
that-
funny,
yeah,
though.
Yeah. It's not as funny as you think though, because KB
I'm just.
he a regular dude.
he a regular dude in there. I thought KB was gonna be like timid and hey, I'm a YouTuber. No, he was in that bitch chilling.
I definitely was trying to be incognito when we first got there, though. And I
It's
was
like
nobody cares.
it's like with J. Cole. I heard J. Cole say one time like I rap like conscious, but I'm just like every other rap. I like ass and strip clubs too. Like you don't confuse my content with who I am as a person. Like I will go to the strip club and I enjoy those.
I just
Any
wanna see
other
what-
options? It's shop with P. It's smoke with you, or
I think
dinner with D Mills.
you should probably shop with KB. I mean, I buy, but KB be in that time.
Maybe he might buy you some.
Oh,
Whenever I ain't never
Yeah.
bought y'all shop with me all the time. I've never bought you anything.
yeah.
I never asked. Actually, I do. I be fake asking KB. I be like, you can give me this right here, and
Hey,
they
you
be
got
like,
that shit on today, Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. You put together a little fit.
I look good. You know why I'm wearing this P?
Why? Because I said it looking lame.
No. But you see the school, right?
Yeah.
You remember who you was calling me yesterday?
Raymond Felton.
Raymond
Oh,
Felton.
no, you was calling
I
him
called
that.
you Raymond
I
Felton.
called you Eric Snow and Barbosa.
Motherfucker got his Raymond Felton cosplay on. That's crazy.
This is a fit that Raymond Felton wear.
We gonna
Yeah.
get to why he was calling you Raymond Felton and why I was calling you Eric Snow. Don't worry. That's a nice fit though. I told him I seen him streaming one day. I randomly went in the stream. I'm like, where you get that hoodie from, boy? Where you get that shit from? Ain't no fan sent you that?
No.
You picked that out like a big
answer your
boy.
question though, Mike. I would smoke with Mike.
I would eat with D Mills 1,000%.
You do that shit all the time.
No.
But this is different. This is
I was
From
elevated.
a
like
fan's
okay.
perspective.
This is elevated.
Smoking with Mike can sound funny though, but you also not no tweaky smoker.
I just missed the kickbacks, I guess.
But you gotta think about it from a fan though. A fan probably want to
Mike
smoke.
ain't about to make you giggle and
Yeah.
stuff. D Mills, no matter what, he owned 100%.
Bro, but last time we was at my kickback, we was giggling hard as hell.
A
You
couple
remember it was
months
me,
ago?
Caleb, and John. We was
Oh
giggling.
yeah.
He was like, y'all over there tweaking.
I want.
I've got a contact high.
I want to. Yeah. I want to. That's. I took pictures with this shit and everything. Y'all gonna be smoking to hit him on?
Yeah.
No,
No.
we're not.
Y'all don't get us the victory. Right before the season start.
But no, yeah.
Back on Zoom.
After yesterday, I'm eating with D Mills, man. I would have never got them fucking Popeyes wings without him hyping that shit up. And I fuck with Popeyes.
Bro, D-Mills got the respect when it comes to food. We were talking about Chipotle yesterday, and I was like, man, for the longest, I've been getting brown rice, but I had to switch it back up and get the white rice, and I was tweaking on it like the white rice be hidden. D-Mills coming there, because everybody's talking about, no, it's white rice, it's brown rice. They going back and forth. D-Mills said, no, you get the half and half. 4 people was like, all right, I got to get the half and half. next time."
Half and half is crazy.
Yeah, give 1 scoop of white, 1 scoop of brown. It's good.
Where did you learn that from?
Just experimenting. I used to go to Chipotle so much that I just started just
Used
trying
to.
shit. I still do.
Through the grapevine, you eat Chipotle like 5 times a week.
The grapevine and Angie. What do Angie eat? That's like
Not Chipotle.
her shit. Yeah, because it seemed like I've heard KB say that before, which means if Angie keeps saying it, that means she's mad that you're going to get some shit
I
she
do
don't
wanna
really
say
fuck
she's only
with.
said that one. Like I'm exact. She didn't say 5 times.
She loves
You say that
Starbucks.
you eat it a lot.
She loves stuff. Right, 'cause she
Strawberry
got the
acai.
cups.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
strawberry acais and
Yeah, she
sausage
got
and
that-
cheddars.
Now Suzanne's like a cup collector of all.
I thought Suzanne was already one.
she had like 1 cup, and now it's like 7.
Well,
You
no,
drink
we
that much.
you
we have
even
like
drink that.
we have like 30,
Yeah.
30 or 40. We have literally a whole.
Oh, I remember he
cabinet
started coming in
full
with
of
the cups. Remember? he had Angie's cups
You
coming
need the
in.
Korean cups that match your fit.
I did use.
What about food? Because I feel like all girls like Starbucks. Dana thinks she got to drink that every morning. Like, bro.
No.
it's
You had them
mostly-
tacos.
it's not even nothing
You
that
went-
she,
You
like,
had them tacos from that
eats-
place the other day.
She loves cereal now because she's pregnant. She eats cereal like all the
You
time.
know what Suzanne had?
What type?
Any kind.
Sparkling water. She
What?
had never had sparkling water before, and after Avery was born, she never touched it again.
Like
When she was
LaCroix
pregnant,
sparkling water?
Mhm.
I
Really?
hate LaCroix.
I hate that shit.
I hate sparkling
she
water
was
too.
pregnant. She drank it a couple times a day. When the day the baby came out, she never touched it again. Never had the urge to drink it again.
I wonder if Angie's gonna be like that with cereal because she eats that shit all the time, bro. She just loves it.
What cereal did you say? My bad.
She said
Any.
Oh,
She
any
she
cereal?
just goes to the store and just comes back with boxes of cereal.
When my mom was pregnant with me, she also had cereal, but with cheese, a slice of American cheese.
Did y'all is y'all mom's cravings y'all favorite food?
No.
Well, obviously I know KB not eating cereal with
No.
cheese.
I say like no.
That's a good question because
'Cause-
I love pickles.
Was your mom's craving pickles? My mom loved Italian beefs. I love Italian beefs.
No,
That's why
no,
you
no,
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 I swear to God, she told me
That's
that
not why
her
you love
pregnancy
Italian
craving,
beefs, bro.
her pregnancy
That's a
craving was
crazy
Italian
full
beef.
circle. That's a crazy full circle.
That's not no fucking craving, man. She probably still like them shit.
She said when she was pregnant with me that she wanted them even more. But like
I think a craving is like some shit that you wouldn't regularly, like on a regular want, like a pickle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like you was like, man, I'm craving a blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, it's not a typical thing.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a beef. A nigga fuck a beef up Monday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She said
I
when
saw
she
you
was
was
pregnant with me,
pissed
she
the
was
other day.
eating. You said what?
You was pissed the other day because you got a beef when we got back and it
Oh,
wasn't
that
dipped.
shit was not dipped.
it's not looking like that
I
fan.
took it back. I literally went back and asked them to remake
Bro,
it.
the fan who had that, I'm sorry,
yeah.
that was the driest
He
beef
was
I've
in
ever
Toronto,
seen.
too.
Yeah, he was in the show.
That's crazy.
Said,
Oh,
how should I
yeah,
get my
he
beef
did.
How
Yeah.
should I get my beef next time? I'm not that type of person. I'm not taking my food back.
Me
though.
either. I didn't went, especially like I don't know which one you went to, but I feel like the distance is pretty damn big.
Oh, you went home and went back?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
would've
but
just
it's
had
not
to
that
I
far.
would have had to
soak it
call.
myself.
No, I would have called and been like, yeah, because if they fuck up and you call Patillas, they'll give you some shit for free the next time or some shit
I
like
went to
that.
McDonald's yesterday.
No, I'm not taking McDonald's back.
I went
No.
to McDonald's.
No.
I asked for a honey mustard sauce because I had a McChicken and a small fry.
Boy,
She
that's
said-
7th grade ass meal.
Because I was just hungry. I was getting a snack. I was just getting something. to
I
help me
literally
over
used to
till
get
dinner.
that like
snack on potato chips, a Snicker bar, not a meal.
I asked,
go to
I
the
asked her
Small
for a
fry
honey
is
mustard.
crazy no matter where you go.
Why?
Small fry is 6 fries.
go to the farmer's market, get you some fresh whole fruit, chop that shit up. That's a snack.
I was out on the road. I went at the crib.
I'm just talking shit.
But I said, can I get one honey mustard? She said, huh? She looked at me. She heard me. She asked me, but she's like, huh? I was like, can I get a honey mustard? 30 cents. I just pulled
Bro,
off, bro.
that shit be blowing me,
I
bro.
just pulled
They
off,
do
bro.
that at Popeyes too. If you ask for a black and ranch at the window, they gonna be like, "Oh, that's 60 cents."
I don't even want none of that. Bitch, just put the honey in the bag. I ain't had no honey yesterday. I had to get my own honey.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A don't charge.
No,
No, they be like, how many? I be like, give me some barbecue sauce.
That's the
Chick-fil-A be
one.
like, how
I
many?
asked for I ain't even had, like,
I'm gonna start saying
5
dumb
and I
shit.
asked for more.
11, and put them bitches in the crib.
as an employee, I've never charged somebody for sauce. I never
They put
cared that
shit in
much.
their pocket, bro. They don't.
I started that. I started charging niggas for the sauce. Now everybody else want to do it.
So the bulk of today's episode, we want to do a first-time All-Star draft, where we all try to pick people that we believe has the highest chance to be first-time All-Stars, and then we come back once the All-Star team is announced in February, and we figure out who had the most correct. And there should be some type of prize. I don't know what that is right now, but there should be some type of prize.
if
The
nobody
winner gets an
gets it?
all-star jersey. We
Well,
know
I
we
guess
gonna
somebody
get there.
has to.
We know we going, and the other three put their money together to get him the jersey of the player he want.
Okay,
That's the deal.
that sounds like a great deal.
And I do want to say this is not an original idea. I got this from the Slam and Jam podcast with Andrew Sleck and Alex Spear. So shout out to them.
So we drafted 5 people.
Drafted 5 people.
Who got first pick?
Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, we'll decide. I'm off my game, man. After a week of no podcast, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, so y'all fill this air while I figure out what the draft order is.
No, yeah. How many names do you have on y'all board?
I just made sure I had 20.
Yeah.
I felt like it got to a certain point, probably around like 13, 14. After that, I was like, I feel like a lot of these are reaching, but I don't know. I feel like you're going to have to do that because
I mean, yeah,
you
you're
never really
reaching.
know.
I literally have 20 people too.
First pick in the draft is going to Pee Wee the Plug.
Okay.
Second pick in the draft is going to Derek Miller.
Okay,
Third pick in the draft is going to Kentrell Beecham, and
Yeah.
Michael Hurd is going to get the 4th overall pick. Serpentine, so 4, 5, and so on and so forth. Who has the first pick? P?
Yes.
So did you put it in like a big board, or you just went through
I
like
put
all
my
this
names
stuff?
in, but I got the guys who, you know.
Who, in your opinion, has the highest chance of being first-time All-Stars? Because last year we had 1 million first-time All-Stars. The list, like it was like 11, like it was a crazy amount. Some of that's because of injury and other stuff, but history says that like 6 new All-Stars a year. So we could put together a pretty good draft here.
The first pick, Evan Mobley.
Runner up, top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year last season. Definitely,
Cost my board.
definitely a good pick.
yeah,
Is there any fear to that for the rest of us 3? Like,
That would have been my first pick.
yeah.
really,
That wouldn't have been my first pick.
y'all not afraid that they also have Garland and Donovan Mitchell?
Nope.
Interesting.
Too many people speak too high of him, and he plays in a position where I think they have more competition amongst themselves. You know how that get.
Yeah.
You know how that get.
Derek, 2nd overall pick.
I'm gonna take the sophomore Paulo Banchero.
Big Paolo.
yeah.
Paolo. Talk to me through that decision.
We're seeing a lot of new things from him this year, especially in FIBA, where he's like the defensive impact is being shown a lot. And I think if you, after giving a team 20 plus points a game while also playing elite level defense like he is, I think that is something right there that's gonna get you.
Elite level defense.
Not elite, but like really good.
Okay.
And he's like blocking shots, and I feel like his impact overall on the basketball court will be felt,
I like that.
especially because he's the guy in Orlando. It's not like somebody else there is like.
What type of jump do you think you take? 20 to 25?
Next year? I'll go 20 to 22.5.
But now they win more games.
Yeah,
now
and
he's
I
more
think his
confident.
3-point shooting will be much better.
Okay.
Yeah, because the 3-point shooting slump where he couldn't make one for like months.
They
I don't think.
almost lost to Montenegro, man. Vooch almost put USA in the dirt.
I want to see him do that with your Bulls.
He did his quote
I just
from
saw
a couple
that in
days
the
ago was
newspaper.
pretty interesting. Where he's saying like this is like our last run with this core. I don't know if that's something that he heard from the front office and saying we're gonna run it back one last year. But as a fan of the team, I kind of feel good about. I kind of feel good
On
about
some
that.
real shit, how mad would you be if you had the season you think you probably gonna have, which is an average season, not anything great, but then they did run it back again and like.
And he pissed. I'm pissed.
I
they
feel
ran
like
it back
there's
this
no
year.
other option to just be like, nah, we done with this shit. After
Yeah,
this
but there was also a report that the Bulls are. Mark Eversley said that he wants to extend DeMar DeRozan. So it's like, is it the last year?
It's so weird with those players too, because like for those all-star level type guys, they're gonna like how do you gauge on paying them? Because you want to give them probably what they deserve, but it's also like they're getting up there in age, and you want to kind of like hinder yourself in the future.
And I feel like
Don't give them
when
max.
DeMar DeRozan is your number one option, you just have like such a ceiling, especially with that team.
Yeah.
So
There is an article before I get to my draft picks. I already know who I'm gonna get.
I know who you're getting to.
Zach Buckley put together an article here at the fine organization named Bleach Report, where he put together 4 crazy trades that make sense in his mind. One of them deals with the Bulls, and it's Trae Young and Garrison Matthews coming to Chicago for Lonzo Ball's contract, basically. Patrick Williams, Kobe White, Dalen Terry, 2 first-round picks and a swap.
Do we
I
gotta
feel
have
like-
us on the TV?
What happened?
We should have put Colorado on. They playing football right now.
Oh, they are.
Colorado versus TCU.
Yeah.
Colorado up 7.
I feel like Trae Young he's one of those next like all-star guys, like superstar borderline guys that's probably gonna get traded.
who?
Trae Young.
So-
Why you say that?
That would be It would be Trae Young, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Vucevic.
Mhm.
Does that do anything other than it's gonna score?
Nah.
A lot,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
But then it's like Trae Young on the defensive side is just
Well, he's gonna probably have
the
Alex
Caruso
Caruso,
next to him. So.
next to him, but yeah, hit that mute for it. But anyway, that's unrelated. My first pick is gonna be Jalen Brunson.
TCU. I knew you was taking. I knew you
Come
was
on,
taking
man.
him. I knew you
He's
was
so close to doing it this year.
Yeah.
He looks like the better player between him and Julius Randle.
He's-
The Knicks are
he-
gonna be good.
Is he the best Eastern? No, I'm sorry. When we did our rankings, he was the best Eastern point guard. The first 5 slot, it was Luka, Steph, Luka, Dame. We had Universal.
And then
I think it was like Ja or De'Aaron
yeah.
for those 2 spots, and he was all
Damn.
6. So
Damn.
he graded out as the when I
best
picked
point guard in the East.
my first pick was either him or Mobley. And when I thought about Jalen Brunson after I picked Mobley, I'm like, damn, we graded him as the best Eastern Conference point guard. But I mean,
That's
now
kinda
Trae
crazy.
Young could come back and do what he
for
do.
sure.
No, yeah. Last year Jalen Brunson was the best point guard in the East.
He's my first pick. I feel like if I'm gauging who has the highest chance, just because he was doing some crazy stuff last year, especially transitioning over to the playoffs and stuff, he's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
I
you
like
got
that pick.
back-to-back.
I got back-to-back picks. First guy I'm going with Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
He just seems like he's kind of bound to have a really good season. He can put up the numbers because he's basically like their sole guy. And I feel like the wing spot is just like, it's kind of like, always feels like there's spots open in the wing spot. Guards always seem heavy, but the wings always seem like there's some spot, maybe 1 or 2 that like could be filled up kind of randomly.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's a
Let
good
me
pick.
take
And
Brunson off.
KD now went out west. So
Yeah, a
that
lot of
naturally
people-
opens up a spot.
Yeah.
Second pick, I'm gonna take. I feel like I feel like it's tough because like it's a guard,
Yep.
but
Say it.
he can be one of those tops. He could be number 1 in the West, and he could be
Ooh.
the second best player on there. I'm gonna take Jamal Murray.
Yeah. Jamal Murray's a good pick. I feel like not that he's a lock because nothing is locked in this NBA, but if they're the 1 seed again at the break, and he's in the regular season, he averaged exactly 20 points per game last year. He takes a small little jump to 22, 23, and they're really good. He's gonna get that nod based on the playoffs of last year.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
But also I feel like he has these seasons all the time where like he's kind of cool in the regular season, but then he explodes in the playoffs. But then the next year he still doesn't get that All Star nod.
A little bit is like that popularity. Him in that finals run, I feel like people are gonna get behind him.
I do too, but it's also that he's tough because he plays with Jokic, and like D-Mill said, his most value is kind of in the playoffs. So he might just be one of those guys.
And he does to outplay Steph, Dame, Luka, Book.
He's got to get some injury luck.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Fox is now there.
Yeah.
So like it's so much. Kyrie is now in the West.
Yeah.
So like
it's tough. It's gonna be tough to guard out west.
Bradley Beal's in the West.
I don't think.
They won't get three. They got to be dominating the league to get three.
They got to be going crazy.
Okay, this guy's coming back from injury. Give me Cade Cunningham. I think that
he was on my list.
I think that they could be solid-ish, and if they're going to be solid-ish, it's going to be Cade Cunningham taking control and having them look good. So that's my guy, man. We rooting for Motorcade over there. D. Millie.
I thought it was on Pierre.
No, I got the first pick.
Oh shit, you did have the first pick. My bad. I thought it was coming down the line. I'm gonna go Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole can be out there in Washington, and he's pretty much just got free range to just do whatever he wants. And there's one thing I know is that he can win a popularity contest, and he can really go out there and wow some people.
Yeah.
So,
In the Eastern Conference, again, we talk about the guard play.
Yes.
Not crazy. That's not a bad pick. The only thing that scares me is that, like even Bradley Beal, when he was averaging 30+ for the Wizards, sometimes didn't even make it just because, putting up a bunch of stats on bad teams doesn't necessarily translate a lot of times with All-Star voting. But if he really doing it, he definitely got a chance. He's definitely going to be in the
staying on the topic of guards in the East. There's a guy who may have some incredible opportunity open up because there's a disgruntled guy on his team. Give me Tyrese Maxey, man.
I was hoping that he ended up back on this side. That's a really good pick. Don't know what's happening with Harden. He was already like one of the best 3-point shooters in the league last year. Obviously, he's got all the speed, average 20+, and now he's about to hit the next level. That is a really, really good pickup right there. Damn.
This next one is tough. I'm looking at two guys who are kind of in similar positions, just because of where they are. I'm a edge to this guy. I'm gonna take Austin Reeves.
I'm not mad at it. Hey, this is.
I'm taking Austin Reeves because of the hype.
We're getting to that point where you really got to start reaching.
Yeah, you have to start reaching. I'm taking Austin Reeves because of the hype he's getting. Yeah. He's playing really well with FIBA, and he has a Laker fan base behind him when you talk about voting.
That was my
Austin Reeves, man.
Yeah, the Lakers gonna ride for him.
Early, if I ain't gonna lie, I knew he was gonna get drafted.
I think he's actually a really good pick.
No, I think he was one of those guys where he can get a guy drafted anywhere, and it seems like that's appropriate.
The only thing is they gonna have to have 3 All-Stars for him to happen,
right?
Do you see yourself being like a number 1, number 2 seed?
Ain't no way that nigga outscoring Bron and AD.
No, it's not that. It's just that like if AD have his typical injury thing, but they stay on the flow doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Make it off to a hot start and.
Y'all have to be a top 2, top 3 seed.
Yeah,
which is I think it's possible.
Possible, yeah, for sure.
Derek.
It's back on me. I'm gonna go Desmond Bain.
That's who I was deciding between Reeves or Bain. Reeves or Bain.
The reason why I'm gonna go with Bain is because there's no Ja Morant for the first 25 games. He's gonna have to play at a high level, and if there's still a team that's like top 3, top 4. Him and Jaren are going to be guys that can really be getting good All-Star attention.
I like that pick, D.
That's a very good pick, Derek. That was my next pick, 100%.
When I say I'm looking at two guys in kind of similar positions, it was Reeves and Bain.
When you had took Maxey, I was kind of contemplating between him and Poole, and I just went with Poole just because he is the guy.
Yeah,
I like Maxey because they gonna win some games.
Cool,
True.
I do Blake Griffin, Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, Grant Hill, Shaq, and Dikembe Mutombo have in common.
Say it one more time.
Blake Griffin, Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, Grant Hill, Shaq, and Dikembe Mutombo. What do they all have in common?
Blake Griffin?
Yep. Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, Grant Hill, Shaq, and Dikembe Mutombo.
Is there draft? Is it draft related?
Stat wise?
They were all All-Stars their rookie season. Give me Victor Wembanyama.
Best believe I have rookies on my damn list.
Yes, it's happening, man. It's happening. He gonna have a push of France. He's gonna have a push of the NBA. And I need it. Give me Victor Wembanyama as.
Oh, that was a really good pick.
Thank you, man. Thank you. People are questioning whether or not he's gonna even play enough to even get there because they might low manage him. But I mean,
That's such a Spurs
would I
thing
rather
to
have
do.
him or would I rather have some of these other people on my list? I'm taking him.
That's such a Spurs thing to do. Because, like, as rookies, you don't really see rookies get load managed.
Yeah,
But, like, you would expect that from a team like the Spurs.
playing the long game.
Yeah, I
He's got
guess.
some teammates over there that might be on some people's list though.
Well, yeah.
Y'all can maybe see some jumps out of the other people. That picture of Sam was crazy. Anyway, Mike, back-to-back picks. How you feeling?
These motherfuckers got
Not
this.
feeling good.
They got
at all.
YouTube TV that don't work. Get your shit off my.
You
off the
logging
TV.
in, man.
I got
Yeah,
mine.
he took the time to do it. Okay, talk to me, Mike. What's
I'm not feeling. I'm getting to the point where I really gotta reach like the.
You
think
do?
so? I think there's a lot of
Yeah,
names
me
left on
too.
the
What the
board.
hell?
I'm hoping a guy fall to me.
Same. Or you gonna get it before me?
One more time.
I'm
And
gonna
it's-
go with another. Yeah, I'm gonna go with another rookie. I'm gonna go Chet Holmgren.
Oh,
Okay, right.
I had him on my list.
Yeah. Shout to chat. Okay.
Chatty boy.
He looked good in summer league. He looked good in some of these runs that's been going on. That's a good pick. He did not look good in that one B team, A team FIBA game, but that's it. That's all. Give me that next pick, Mike.
I'm also just gonna take a really good player. Give me OG.
Oh, Giannobi. Okay.
He was on my list.
No Fred VanVleet. More opportunities. Big OG.
This Wi-Fi needs to get better.
I feel like I need to draft a veteran, right? I need to draft I think everybody I've drafted, other than Jalen Brunson,
you
is like
taking who I
year
think
one,
you
year two,
taking?
year 3.
Are you taking who I think you taking?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm gonna draft Miles Turner.
Okay.
oh.
Miles Turner had
Okay.
a really
That's
good
a good
year
pick.
last
That's
year.
a good pick.
And if you
When you were
look at,
saying veteran, I was like, who the fuck is he talking
I,
about?
I had somebody in mind.
I got another veteran that maybe that's who you're thinking about. But Miles Turner had a really good season. And if you look at the people that become first-time All-Stars, a lot of the times it's people that are outside of year 1, year 2, or year 3.
Yeah.
So I just went with somebody that I know is going to have opportunity coming off a career year. Could he get better for next season? The team is better collectively.
This man
Should be
coaching and
Getting the
it's on the commercial.
yeah.
For me, I'm going with a guy who's probably going to be coming out with a chip on his shoulder. He's a guy whose team just had a lot of turnover. I'm going with Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero could be a guy who could really
That's
come
a
out.
good one. I didn't even have him on my list.
I forgot about
I
it.
had him on my list,
Good one, D Mills.
but it's a lot of ifs. But shit,
If he
Yeah.
stays in East, he has a higher chance.
Yeah.
I would say. So.
And especially because, like, their team just needs offense, and that's literally what he produces for that team. So Tyler Hero's a guy
Yeah,
that
I was
could
thinking
really be
more
a sleeper.
so if he went somewhere else and shine there. In the Heat, I like it too because he get the offense. He can get up 20 a game, or whatever. But they gonna need probably 3 All-Stars because
All-Stars,
Bam
yeah.
probably gonna
Yeah.
make it too.
Yeah.
You know, Jimmy gonna make it.
It's not out of the realm possibility, though.
It's not-
Definitely not. The Heat were the 1 seed the year previously, and could they do it again? Hell yeah.
Jimmy wasn't an All-Star last year though. So like,
Was it? He wasn't?
I remember-
Did he make the?
I remember
Did he miss early in the season?
I don't remember.
Oh look, I got basketball
Yeah.
reference up.
But that don't sound crazy.
I remember him saying something like he wanted Bam to have it or something.
Oh,
like
I
that.
do remember that. I do remember that.
What a guy!
He wasn't an All-Star.
What a
last year.
what a leader,
It's
man.
Tyler Hero. Might get the. He
The
deserve it
approval.
more.
Yeah.
He might get the Jimmy Butler nod.
Get the Jimmy Butler. Even though you can't do that in real life. If you get selected, you have to be there and perform. Or maybe not perform because he was selected. Remember that one year he was selected, but he did not play.
yeah.
Yes.
He just didn't play.
Just
So
yeah.
actually, don't give Jimmy Butler. We know he's great. Go give it to somebody else that will actually go out there and play ball.
Yeah.
We need
'cause-
more of that in the league. We need more of what Ja. That's the Ja they don't be showing. You remember when he had won the most improved and he gave it to Desmond Bain?
Yes. Yes.
That's the Ja they don't be showing.
and then all Desmond Bain kept saying, "Damn, 12." I appreciate that 12. You ain't have to do this 12.
Ja's like us, man. He didn't deserve that damn award.
Damn.
They
12.
ruined the most improved player award by giving it to Ja. too.
Yeah, and I saw you
even
having
he knows.
I
it.
saw you having a conversation with somebody about K. I don't understand I don't understand like what they don't get.
So for the people at home, ESPN's writers were asked collectively, like, to pick your award winners. Who do you think is going to win MVP? Yada, yada, yada. The most improved player award, Cade Cunningham got the most amount of votes with like 60% of the votes. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me because Cade played 12 games last season.
Yeah.
You telling me he's the most improved? And then number 2 on the list was Jabari Smith Jr. And number 3 was Evan Mobley. And it was like, damn, what happened to this award that we love where they giving it to people that were top 3 picks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lowry marketing would love it. 7th
Yes.
overall pick, went on 2 different teams before he found himself.
Yes.
Victor Oladipo was a top 3 pick, but he was
Yes.
on his 4th team by the time he was good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like it like that.
That's what the award is. I
That's
think
what
a
it
lot
should
of
be.
people who are in the conversation now, especially the basketball fans that we mostly have discourse with, they're a little younger. So they look at it as just like who's taking like these massive jumps. But the award has been, if you go look at the history, it's been guys like what we say. If the only top picks is guys who are on multiple teams who looked like they were going to be quote unquote busts or extreme underachievers. And it's like, yeah,
Paul George was another good
Oladipo,
one.
or yeah, guys who was like,
They got it out the mud type.
Pascal Siakam.
Pascal
Those are good
Siakam might
award
be
winners.
like-
Yeah.
and when Paul George was picked at 10, he wasn't a lock to be really good. So it's like he took a. So it's like, yeah, when you talk about Cade Cunningham, Ja Morant, guys who are the faces of their franchises from day one, they're not supposed to win that award.
Evan Mobley was 2nd in Rookie of the Year 2 years.
It's guys who won
He
that
was
award.
Defensive Player of the Year runner-up this year. Like, come on, bro. He's him.
It's guys who
That
won that
good.
award that the average fan wouldn't even like know their name, like Bobby Simmons.
Like Isaiah Austin.
Shout out to
Or
Isaiah Austin.
Isaac Austin. I'm sorry.
'Cause I
Isaiah
was
Austin.
finna
is the guy, Isaac Austin. But yeah, so I went through like every single award winner. Like, has there ever been a guy that played less than half the season to win Most Improved Player the next year? The answer is no.
Yeah.
And Cade Cunningham didn't just play less than half. He played
played
less
12.
than half and half.
The Julius Randle was a good one too
That's a
because
good
he
one.
went to like
yeah,
all
a couple different teams before he did it. So it's just like, I like the story element.
Tracy
of Most
McGrady
Improved.
won it when
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady left Toronto and became like this top scorer. Went from not starting on Toronto, or eventually he started, but just being like a complimentary player to the face of a franchise. And one Jermaine O'Neal was just sitting on the Blazers bench and went into an all-star player.
Yep.
Gilbert Arenas, a second-round pick who became a face of a franchise. Zach Randolph, Bobby Simmons, Boris Diaw, Monte Ellis,
Boris
Hito
Dion was
Turkoglu.
so fun.
Like Aaron Brooks won this award.
He
Like
was out of the league 4 years later. Crazy how it
Goran
works.
Dragic.
He was doing his thing with the Bulls for sure.
You know the Bulls love them small point guards.
Giannis was an MIP.
They said if you under 6 foot and can dribble, get a jersey, motherfucker. Love that.
DJ Augustine was out there like,
DJ
bet.
Augustine,
John
John
DeLuca.
Nate
Lucas,
Robinson was like, bet.
Nate Robinson. We love that the Thibodeau era. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
I got 2 back-to-back picks. I'm gonna probably reach one and take one that's like a guy who I know gonna put up numbers. The first one, Kyle Kuzma. I think Kyle Kuzma sitting up here in Washington with no Bradley Beal, new team. He could put up some numbers. It's a bit of a reach, but I know the numbers are gonna be there. He's a guy who can start off a season real hot, and be a guy who averages close to 30 in the first week or some shit like that. So I'll go Kyle Kuzma, wipe him off the board. I think I need like a youthful guy who maybe can take a monstrous jump. The only thing about those guys, I see a couple of them, they're going to be on some really bad teams.
Yeah.
They're going to be on some really, really bad teams. So I'm trying to see if I should take that or should I take a reach with a vet.
Is it the vet you were thinking?
I'm trying to find that out
Is he
myself
a super
too.
vet? Like he been around for a long time? Not a long time. Maybe 10 seasons? Okay, I know what you're talking
I got a vet in mind too. I hope we ain't got the same guy.
We might do. I just got to figure out what I want to do. So I got Maxey, Reeves, Kuzma, Mobley. Give me CJ McCollum.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Oh.
was looking at him too.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
he
That
always
actually was-
borderline. Maybe it's the year he can make it.
Yep.
That wasn't the vet I was
Give me
thinking about.
CJ
The
McCollum.
Mike Conley ass all-star.
Yes, give me CJ McCollum.
Yeah, he was on the list. He was on the list.
If you have a nice, efficient year, the Pelicans doing what they doing. Maybe Bi playing the way he playing. Maybe Bi playing this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Zion still in the
Still
rumor
ain't
mill.
Still,
Looking good in these workouts, though.
He is.
Yeah.
and it's on me, right? I'm going with a vet too. This team is really good, and they at the top of the West again.
D Mills did his homework because I don't know who the fuck.
I'm
I
thinking
know
of.
what he's talking about.
I think Aaron Gordon
Yep.
could be a guy that
Oh,
can sneak in
okay.
there and get his
I
first
thought of
time
Aaron
He was
All-Star
borderline
nod.
this year.
Yeah.
Almost
So
underrated
like
this
the
year.
defensive impact, he was scoring 16 points a game. The 3-ball was a little shaky, but he was making it better this year than regular. So like if he's really locked in and doing everything that he can do for that team, I just see Aaron Gordon sneaking in there.
Only reason he didn't make my list is because Jamal Murray is fresh off of postseason championship and off that injury. I think he's gonna be super, super good. So they would need to have 3 All-Stars.
Yeah, that was kind of the only thing where like if they the number 1 seed, they dominating the West.
MPJ could argue that third.
Yeah,
one.
no, yeah. It was I was literally contemplating MPJ or Aaron Gordon, but I was thinking Aaron Gordon's defensive impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah,
was just so.
Do defense make All-Stars?
May Rudy.
Maybe Rudy for sure. The worst
But
All-Star
he
player
was
of all
elite.
time.
He was elite.
I would say, yeah, especially like Drew Holiday type players. Like Drew Holiday does a lot of stuff offensively, but everybody looks at him as like this elite lockdown defender.
I think Drew Holiday is one of the best well-rounded players in the league.
Oh yeah,
he
for
ain't
sure.
one-sided.
No, him and Paul George
Yeah.
are probably like the 2 like elite 2-way players on both sides.
My last pick. New Rocket. That's Jalen Green.
I promise. I was like, ain't nobody finna get Jay.
That's
ain't
why.
nobody finna get
That's what I was
Jalen
talking
Green.
about. I was thinking of CJ or Jalen, but I'm like,
Nobody
they
finna
fucking
get
suck
Jalen
so
Green.
bad.
If they win
Yeah.
32 games, he might be an All-Star. That's all. You know, yeah, it's gonna be a bad
Oh,
team,
man.
but he got people
What a
around
Fred the
him.
reason. What a Fred spaz.
Shout out to Illinois' very own, but I think Jalen Green have the higher ceiling on that. So yeah, I'll take Jalen Green.
I'm
There's
so
still a
mad
lot of
that you
people
took
left
that
on the
pick.
board though.
I
We can
wanna
make a
have-
trade. Who's your first overall pick again?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
You can't have that. I'm gonna take another rookie too, just because I like what he did at Summer League. Give me Scoop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He would not be
Well,
an
He's
All-Star.
not.
Well,
He
Dame
not.
is still on the team, so
You
he might be
shoulda-
coming up. The
You could have took. I took Nick Claxton over that
Look,
shit.
the list that I still have, my big board: Nick Claxton, Miles Bridges, probably not, but 20+ point per game score in his career.
Sengun.
Jaden Ivey, Sengun, RJ Barrett, no RJ Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have 3 All-Stars.
Just 2. Jalen Brunson, RJ.
He's saying
Julius
Julius
Randle.
Randle been All NBA 2 times out of 3 years.
Julius
and he
Randle
said,
not gonna allow that.
Anthony Simons.
Josh Giddey,
True.
J Dub, Franz Wagner,
Franz. Yep.
Jeremy Grant. Come on, man, big money Jeremy Grant. Is this a time? Anthony Simons,
I had.
Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Scotty Barnes.
I had Devin Vassell.
I didn't. Scotty Barnes was a little iffy for me. I didn't really
He's
look
the
at him.
point forward now. He's
Yeah,
the
I just didn't
15.
see. I didn't see the All-Star jump though. And
Okay.
like not yet. I'm not saying he doesn't have. He has the potential, but
Right.
I don't see it
Not
for
until
next year.
Pascal leave.
He
Maybe.
could probably do it with Pascal, but I don't know.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
The last guy I had was John Collins.
It's just such a
That's a
log
shot
jam.
in the dark.
It's such a log jam. In
No,
his
I had
position.
John Collins.
I was thinking about
you
putting
talked
one of
to
their
me once, they
guards.
could do it again.
Yeah.
Another really crazy one I had is like kind of with that theory with James Harden just being gone and they need a second player. Tyrese don't do it. Tobias Harris somehow step up.
That would be a man.
That's a good
Make
one.
a
Because
All-Star
we would
game
have to
late.
give you a Tobias Harris All-Star jersey.
That's crazy.
For sure.
I'll wear it. I'll
I
wear that.
bet you would.
I would
I
wear it.
bet you would.
I would wear it at our All-Star show.
I bet you would, because you a flip flopper.
Yeah.
I'm a flip flop.
I was rewatching 2012 Olympics,
Yeah.
and I forgot how clean those jerseys were for Team USA.
The one with Kyrie.
Kyrie was coming off the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, but this the last Kobe Olympics,
Mhm.
and they was just so fucking clean. They was going to get Spain in this one. So Powell and Marcus Gasol starting together.
You
They
go
had
back
the
and read
red-
off.
yeah,
You
the
read
red
off them
jersey.
names on that team. You're like, this shit unfair.
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Stephen Curry. It's just like, damn.
That's why I didn't understand dude's point about the world championship. It's like the best players are in the NBA. That's why they're the world
Yeah,
champions.
everybody
Yeah.
been talking about that. That's how you know the NBA or sports don't got not sports in general. The NBA don't have a lot going on because that was the topic for a week straight, and people are still. Tyrese Halliburton just had his comments about it yesterday, and I'm like, damn, it's been a whole week since bro said that.
Because what do you want? What do you want? You want the Olympics to prove to you? Like you want us to put out the best players to prove to you that we gonna win?
A lot of times with the Olympics, the USA do win. Like the
They
World
do,
Cup is
yeah.
different. The World
Yeah.
FIBA World Cup is different because we bring the B teams, and that's what we're
Yep.
seeing right now. And even the B team looks like they're still undefeated. Who knows what's gonna happen? But the USA got that. That's one thing we got. You know what I'm saying? That and
Pretty cool.
guns. Pow, pow, pow. And sometimes we got guns in it together. Shout out to John Morant, bro.
Well, sometimes we got this
You're
The
not
guns
pushing the
is
agenda
in-
right
Oh,
there.
my
guns
We
is
back.
in-
We trying to hype
guaranteed
back up.
rate
John.
field.
I'm
you're
dead.
We
Hey,
believe
ain't
in
that crazy?
rehabilitation.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You heard
bro.
she got it in there?
She put it in her belly fat.
Yeah.
What?
That's how she
Wait,
snuck
what?
it in.
2 people got shot at the White Sox game last week. And they did an investigation to figure out where the hell did the gun come from, bullets come from. At first they thought it was coming from outside the ballpark, and it got its way in there like somebody just shot 3 miles away. The lady snuck into the game with the gun in her belly fat. Got through the metal detectors with the gun in her belly fat.
They really thought that somebody shot that gun from 3
Yep,
miles.
that was their first theory.
They're dumb.
Why did? So she had intentions
How'd she
of
get
coming in there and
The
shooting
metal
that shit up.
detectors
No.
blocked off. Oh, that shit. didn't pick up on a
Accidentally
metal
fired.
Oh,
It was sitting in her belly.
Yeah.
And somehow she moved a certain way
You seen
and
that?
pulled the trigger. She shot herself and shot somebody behind her.
detector? Oh my god.
That is
Is
crazy.
that crazy?
That is wild, bro.
This White Sox season is fucking crazy.
This is the worst White Sox season I've ever witnessed in my entire 28 years of living, bro. This
It
is
really
crazy,
is,
bro.
bro.
We had that. The team suck. He talking about moving the team to Tennessee.
He
He brought back.
knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, he talking about Tony La Russa. He bringing Tony La Russa back. We finally clear house. You know what we do? We go hire a motherfucker who don't have nothing to do with winning. This motherfucker played. He worked for the White Sox and the Royals.
Yeah.
We don't say, hey, let's see. The Houston Astros got anybody that want a promotion?
Why not wait until the offseason to see who's available?
Oh yeah, off season. But like, if the dude who put in my floor in my house fucked up, why would I go get his coworker? I'm gonna go to a whole new company, whole new. I'm not finna be like, your coworker, you know the dude you work with, he do floors too. Yeah, the shit you fucked up, let him try to rebuild. Like, no, bro, no.
Last thing I got before you get to your questions is ESPN posted a graphic of the 2009-2010 All-NBA first team. Did y'all see that team?
Mm-mm.
It's Dwayne Wade.
Let's guess it.
Okay, go ahead. Dwayne Wade's the guard, the first guard. 2009-2010.
Kobe Bryant,
Kobe Bryant.
LeBron James,
LeBron James.
Tim Duncan.
2009, Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard at the center. You're missing one wing.
Carmelo Anthony,
We're missing one what?
Wing. Forward.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Boom.
Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Dwight Howard. That is a crazy All-NBA.
Oh yeah, Melo was coming off the bench, right?
It's an all-NBA
team.
Oh, this All NBA. I thought you were talking about the Olympics.
So it made me go through
My
like
bad.
every All-NBA team. Because, you know, All-NBA is not just the best 5 players because you got injuries, you got this.
Yeah.
And like compare that lineup to this year's lineup. That's Shea, Luka, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Joel Embiid.
So-
2009, 2010 is fucking
I
unbelievable.
was finna say,
Yeah.
Dwight Howard and them fucking them up.
And the only team, All-NBA team in history that's like maybe even close with the collection of talent and not just like how they fit, but just the talent. 1988, 1989. Can y'all guess that All-NBA?
Michael
first team?
Jordan,
Michael
Magic
Jordan,
Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Larry Bird,
No Larry Bird on this one.
Kareem.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Larry Bird. 1987, 88. Larry Bird. Yes. Kareem. What'd you say?
Kareem.
Not Kareem. 88. The rhyming. Not Kareem.
Hakeem.
Oh,
And then lastly is
Karl Malone,
nope.
Chuck.
Chuck.
Mm.
Magic, Mike, Larry Bird, Hakeem, and Chuck.
I'm taking that team. I'm taking Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
Jordan, Bird, Chuck, Hakeem. I'm taking
That's
that team
4
against anybody.
potential All top 10 guys.
I'm taking that team over
Yeah.
anybody.
That team is crazy. And we just don't get that type of like it's not the best 5 players in the league often. And those 2 years it was.
That's because motherfuckers be telling me my toe hurt.
And now it's gonna be even worse now that we got this minimum guarantee thing. So you gotta play 60 games to make it happen. So yeah.
I can't wait to see the loopholes though. When
How
players
people
just
make
are
it.
like, I'm only playing 3 minutes because or whatever.
Mhm.
yeah.
Also, you can protest. I played 59, but that wasn't because I was resting. I had a genuine injury, and the NBA might approve you if you're close enough.
Can I actually, I did Combo's podcast yesterday. Combo asked me this. If they did the All-Star game as USA versus World, who will win? And we put out 5 players. I think the World lineup was Luka, Shea, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid. The USA, we didn't really even know how to do their lineup because it's like so many pairs. But you got Steph, LeBron, KD,
KD.
Anthony Davis, and I forgot who was, and Devin Booker. Steph, Book, Bron.
You know what world has the top end talent? But when we talk about the depth on USA,
That's what I
Jason
told
him.
Tatum
That's
is
what I
on
told
the bench
him.
and stuff.
That's the conversation we
Yeah.
had. I'm like, the world got that 5, But when you got to fill out the rest of it, that's what USA gonna
Yeah.
really
So
get you.
who's
RJ
coming off
Barrett
the bench?
checking in.
He had to start naming like R.J. Barrett, Josh
Barrett
Giddey.
checking
I'm
in,
like,
Jamal Murray.
once you name Josh Giddey, the USA won because he's not even a regular
Yeah,
All
like,
Star.
okay, coming off the bench, you would have like Sabonis.
Yep, I
Okay.
named Sabonis.
Damn, hold on. I gotta look at NBA standings because so I could get.
He right though. Sabonis, Jamal Murray,
Okay.
Siakam.
Pascal
Siakam.
Siakam, good call,
Um,
good call. Al Horford at 57 years old.
Patty Mills gonna check in one time. I mean, if he playing.
What version of Ben Simmons you get?
Oh,
Right.
Australia,
Right.
Y'all putting Cat?
Yeah. Does Cat represent USA or
Cat,
DR?
DR.
Oh,
he's
Rudy.
playing for
coming
DR
up,
right
Rudy.
now. So.
They got all the bigs. They got
Yeah.
all. We don't have bigs in the USA.
They can add
Evan
Eric
Mobley.
Gordon. They can add Eric Gordon.
Oh
They
They
say
my
he switched
God.
up.
Yeah. They can have Rondae Hollis, Jordan.
Jordan,
Oh my God.
Jordan Clarkson, fuck around. He had 50.
He just had 20 points in 4 minutes. That shit was crazy.
USA team is kind of stacked though, but they got a lot of bigs.
Mhm.
Vucevic is the 12th man on the roster.
Man. They got a
They
lot
got
of
Bilal
bigs, bro.
Coulibaly. He got a hooper.
A lot
But
of
like
bigs.
like Franz
Yes.
is gonna represent Team World.
Where's their guard play at?
Dennis Schroeder.
You got Jamal
Dennis
Murray.
Schroeder. Hey, if you getting the world version of Dennis Schroeder, that's an all-star.
I'm guessing they saying they don't need the guard play. They got Jokic.
Jokic.
True.
Oh, they
And
going
Luka.
wrong.
Oh, yeah, and Luka.
Goran
Yeah.
Dragic, they coming out to play.
That's a hard question though.
Did y'all say Donovan Mitchell? Donovan Mitchell was coming off the bench for the USA too.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
Yeah.
name the USA ones. We know we got
Shit,
stockpile.
anybody that's not from, that's anybody from here.
That's tough. I want to see that in like a 2K sim or something. There's just so many center minutes. That's what makes it tough.
So many.
Did y'all watch Pat Bev's podcast with Mark Cuban?
No.
Only clip outs.
Oh,
Did y'all watch Pat Bev on Gilbert Arenas and
Only
shit?
clip outs.
Only clip out.
That
I
seemed
did.
like-
I
You
watched
gotta
the
watch
one
the-
with Mark Cuban, but I didn't watch that one.
You got to watch Gilbert Arenas' show to really get the full impact because Rashad McCants be on there saying crazy stuff.
I seen the clip of him. And he was hitting that joint.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Does he just normally don't smoke? And
And
it was
that's
the
like
last
his
episode of
first
the
time
season.
smoking, he said.
That's never mind.
They
I
said the
trust
same
him.
thing. They said, boy, you done hit some shit before.
No, it's almost impossible to not hit a joint.
They was in there, a conversation that they was having. Right, we're gonna have to we're gonna have sons one day be like, listen, man, don't be smoking, knowing damn well his is going.
Right.
I'm gonna be cool with that, but you come in my house with that shit, that's gonna be the first time I'm gonna put my hands on my kids.
I would.
I don't do no
Don't
Make
hitting.
sure they do it at the house.
No
That's
hitting.
what my dad was saying.
No, I mean if you want, yeah, if that's what you want, but if you trying to really bring shit in the crib, we not finna be having drugs and
motherfucker
shit. In
trying
the
to-
crib.
Oh,
He's
like
out of it.
yeah.
He in the kitchen hitting
Yeah.
the ball.
Nah, we ain't doing all that shit, bro.
Open the door, that shit just smell like straight weed.
I'm gonna be the nicest dad in the world, but if I catch any substance in my crib, hands is getting.
I was on Snapchat.
Fuck is you doing in this motherfucker? Work too hard.
P, I'm gonna just say traffic. You already know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Then the nigga was on Snapchat.
We old, by the way. That's Deion Sanders' son at quarterback, and that's Joe Horn's son at wide receiver. But go ahead. You probably don't know who Joe Horn is, but you're a Madden god.
No, I don't.
You used to
He
play.
ain't got a
for the-
Madden card. I don't.
Used to play for the Saints, wide receiver. Joe
But
Horn.
anyway,
You never seen when Joe Horn scored the touchdown and when he got a cell phone from under the goalpost and was talking. That was a historic moment. But go ahead.
what was I just saying?
Somebody whose name you shouldn't use. But
Yeah.
you were saying
Oh
something.
no. Oh yeah. I told
Yeah,
you
I know
who
the
I'm
name,
talking
yeah.
about. So anyways, I was on Snapchat. He had posted. He's like, if your shit don't got your whole house smelling as soon as you bust open that bag, you don't got the right stuff. I'm like, bro, I already know as soon as you open your door, your shit don't smell nothing
Yeah,
like
bro.
no house should be, bro.
One of my friends was selling weed when we was kids. And this is like when you just be
Which
kids.
friend?
I would say. And this is like one of the times where like you would just hang out with your friends all day. So we just like out all day. And I'm like, man, just put that shit in my room, like in my basement. Just put it in that drawer.
Shit, has your whole room.
I'm like, bro, you gotta come get this shit. Yeah, 'cause we like try to put it there, go to McDonald's. You know how the place
Yeah.
was, go to McDonald's, go to the court, come back like, bro, this shit got my fucking shit crazy. But luckily, the basement used to always smell like weed. So my mom was probably like, it smelled like weed again down here. It was nothing.
Interesting. Lillard, you know, her son was a piehead. He was the reason it smelled like.
No, like I'll go with my mom crib today, like now, and be like, it smell like. And Ontario was our neighbor. He don't smoke. No, they don't smoke. So it's like it's just weird. Maybe the other neighbors did.
Side, yeah. Well, you got questions from the crowd?
I do. So I got a bunch of basketball / NBA related, and then just how we get on our stuff. So other related topics. We'll start with the basketball. First one comes from our very own KC Beachman. He says, "How do you think the leagues fare during the super team era, aka the Warriors versus the Ballon teams now?" Do you think
I
it's
do like the parody now, but I will say, looking back at it, that Warriors team was still like, it was an experience. Like you got to see LeBron trying to go toe to toe with them, and I feel like you got the best version of LeBron at that time too. Like you saw him really show up for those games, and like. But I do enjoy the fact that you don't know who's winning the championship now.
The one thing I would say about the super team with the Warriors and stuff is that the current fans, they do so much about he ain't got a ring. I think we should. It make me respect a lot of people. The Warriors we knew they were going to the finals, but a lot of motherfuckers made them work, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people made them work. Like James Harden, Chris Paul, they made them go and earn that. And I know they fucked up and missed 25 threes and whatever. But the fact that they had to go 7 games, bro, that don't get enough credit.
I remember that first round when the Clippers made them go 6 when they were down 30 going to the fourth. Yeah, when they were down 30 going to the fourth and they came back and won that game.
Lou Williams.
Yeah.
It made them
That was
work.
a super fun Clippers.
The only team who didn't make them work was Dame and them.
Yeah.
Dame and them just laid down and said, have at it.
They just knew the recipe to defend Damian Lillard.
But even Bron, I was watching 2018 when they got swept in the JR thing.
Yeah.
I'm watching it like some of these games is a little too close.
Yeah, they were very
LeBron
good.
out here with Jordan. You forget Jordan Clarkson has a finals appearance.
Yeah.
And George Hill.
Yeah.
George, like Jeff Green getting real
Jose
minutes.
Calderon.
Those games should not have been as close as they were, like in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not to give Bron any more glory.
Yeah.
Because he's already one of the best ever. You know what I'm saying? And I know Bron fans do that. They'll take a Bron L and turn it into, you know what I'm saying? But like.
That man really had 51 in the game 1 against them. And then he had
Abusing.
the boys on the ropes.
You know what it looked like?
Nah.
You know what it looked like?
I don't want to say it.
Well, say it.
Like you?
Last night, right? Yeah. When you was telling me you could guard me.
Hey, you did him worse.
I can't tell if that's glazed or not.
He been glazing.
For me, I like when there's like a team that's a giant because I like to see them fall. But I can't lie, these last couple of years have been amazing. Going into the season without a heavy favorite, and we got every single year is 2 different NBA teams going for the championship. It's 5 straight years where we've crowned a different champion. Like that's so great.
We just
last
had
time we saw that was the 70s.
We just had an
had
AC
some,
go
like-
all the way to the NBA Finals. You wouldn't have got that in that era of the super teams at all.
We've had some kind of wannabe super teams. Can you say this Suns team is kind of like that?
This current
Well,
is
we haven't seen-
close that we've had.
Same
since
shit when the
Warriors.
We just
Nets
haven't seen the Suns play to say if they're a
Same
super
shit
team
with
or
the
not.
Nets.
Oh yeah, the Nets for sure. Yeah, the Nets can go down as one of the
Teams got
biggest.
it coming.
Huh?
What those teams got to
Both
come?
got
Kevin
KD.
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin just want the super team era to continue.
But
to
he
go.
was on one of the probably the best super teams. of
Yes,
ever.
and he was like, you know what, this ain't too bad.
And he just keep forming them.
He just
What if
keep
he would've
making it
just left?
happen.
He never left.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm a player, shit, why wouldn't I want to play with KD? You make my job easy.
Or without-
Because they not winning.
True.
Next question comes.
I'd rather be a
from-
loser who just on a regular team than losing on super teams. That's embarrassing.
It is.
I'd rather just be Dame than James Harden. James Harden just going everywhere and it's just not working. I'd just rather just be Dame. I played with Mo Harkless. But to say I played with KD, Russ, Embiid,
Chris Paul.
and I don't have shit to show.
Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard,
Dwight Howard.
Oh shit, yeah.
Ryan
You played with.
Anderson.
I'd rather just be like, nigga, y'all, they gave me Alpha Amino. I'm sorry.
It's
I had
not
to.
my fault.
Yeah.
If you replace James with Dame on some of those teams, are they better?
That they not going 0 for
'Cause-
27.
And I think Dame is also not going to be hurt.
It's such a bad offseason conversation.
But I mean, that's
James
just a,
Harden usually is an Iron Man.
That's
for the
a
most part.
conversation.
playoffs come
Usually,
around.
yeah. But then with Brooklyn, you saw
Also got to get out the.
that-
the only
He's go far in
team.
the-
The only team that's better is Harden. I mean, is Philly. James Harden, Damian Lillard, James Harden. Stop playing on me.
He just shook his head.
Fight it, Derek. That's
I'm
your
not finna
boy.
fight.
Defend your man.
Especially Houston version. But after that, yeah.
James Harden, Damian Lillard, James Harden.
Okay.
D-Mills, you don't think that Dame
Okay,
could go out
what?
there-
What?
Okay, what?
Nothing. James Harden has been a great player throughout his whole career.
I know
But
that.
I don't think there's that big of a gap.
Okay.
Can I just want to ask this question.
It's
what
a
make you
huge-
say that?
It's a huge gap.
He said what make
Why
you
is
say
it not
that?
a
It's
big
a
gap?
huge fucking gap.
I don't think it's a huge gap because
Don't
Damian
hit
Lillard,
Mills.
Peak.
Damian Lillard might not
James
have the
Harden.
MVP, but he played at MVP level to where and he had his team in perennial
Peak.
All-Star appearances all the time.
He had
And
his team,
without having a
he had-
having a personnel
he
of
had
James
his
Harden.
team in perennial All-Star.
Not All-Star appearances, playoff appearances.
So did James Harden.
But James Harden had way better personnel. He
before that
had
personnel
Daryl
came,
Morey orchestrating teams built around
Houston
him.
wasn't on shit.
Damian Lillard's front office never listened to him and got the players that he wanted.
Houston wasn't on shit, and then James Harden came and immediately got them popping.
Okay, but he had Mike D'Antoni and Daryl Morey
But
orchestrating the
before
system.
they were there,
Okay, but he also had Dwight Howard before he was there.
before the White there was there, he came and got. It was Chandler Parsons, him and fucking Jeremy Lin. He was getting shit popping before that.
And Damian
he was
Lillard
the
came
first
in immediately getting shit popping too. You acting like it's not
because
the
he
same
had
thing.
Aldridge.
So what? And guess what that showed? He's a plug-in player that can come in and play with anybody.
Right,
James
he's-
Harden ain't shown that he could do that at all.
He's plug in.
I ain't gonna say.
He's hey, if you can go in and play with people at a high level, with no matter who you playing with,
How many times the Warriors swept James Harden? Okay,
that's the Warriors.
cricket. Right, it's the Warriors,
Hey,
and James
it's-
Harden made them work.
It's easier.
He made them work.
It's
One of
easy
your
to-
favorite moments is when he hit that three over Draymond.
Damian Lillard can't help it that Mo Harkless and Amino can't make shots to where now they just saying, "Hey, we finna double your ass and nobody else gonna beat us."
Well, where are you? What about CJ McCollum?
Okay,
James does have 2 years where he lost in 5 to the Warriors, so he didn't get swept.
He didn't get swept. He didn't get swept. He didn't get swept. All says he didn't get swept. I'm hinting peak James Harden versus peak Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's a better player right now for sure.
yeah.
For
Post
sure.
Houston,
As he should be, because James Harden is older. As he should
he's
be.
only 2 years older than him.
Are you sure about that?
Damian Lillard's 33.
Don't worry, I got you.
James Harden is probably like 34.
James Harden.
And
His birthday was just 7 days ago. Happy birthday, James
Happy birthday,
Harden.
James.
He is 34.
Dame is 33.
I know he know Dame.
No, the tattoos on that man back.
Dame is 33.
So yeah, the age difference don't even matter.
How many years in the league? What's the gap in years played?
Do you want games played or years?
His sons is now in the KFC commercial. Deion Sanders got this shit sold up.
For
It's
real?
another commercial, whole different company.
770 total games to 1,000. James Harden's played 1,000 NBA games, and that's just regular season. It's 770 for. So he's played
300 more.
230 more.
Basically almost 300, 250.
That's like
It's a couple seasons more.
3 seasons.
Two
basically.
2000
Yeah.
From 2009, and Dame came in 2012. So 3 seasons.
3
Okay.
seasons more. Stop playing, my boy. And more playoff appearances, more playoff games because he's went deeper in the playoffs.
Hey, you give Dame, KD, and Russ. It's a
Uh-oh.
different story.
Huh?
It's a different story. You give
KD and
Dame,
Russ?
KD, and Russ.
No. He got KD and Russ as a rookie.
I was gonna say you should have said that one of the other like little big.
If
teams.
Or you did Harden.
if Dame goes to the if we switch careers and Dame goes to the Thunder as a point guard,
How many
With
playoff
KD and
series
Russ?
has Dame been a part of?
Dame is not even
How
a
many
Dame.
playoff series?
Say that. I'm sorry.
How many playoff series has Dame?
And how many years has he been in the league?
Since 2012. So a little over a decade.
I will say Dame's probably been in 15.
12.
Okay.
What about James Harden? How many
fucking-
playoff
He's
series?
got to be at least like over 20, right?
Who fucking knows?
Somebody
Probably
got the
17.
23.
Yeah, 22.
number. 29.
Mm.
29 playoffs.
That's all you gotta say.
Because he did go to the finals once. So he did go. Yeah.
But the conference finals a good
Yeah.
couple times as well.
No,
Dame was a lot of early exits.
it is closer though because I think Dame is aging better than James Harden. So
Yeah.
James Harden had the higher peak and got off to a quicker start, but right now Dame is
4 conference finals appearance for James Harden, man.
he literally only missing the ring.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because
Can you
he's
tell me the averages?
he's at the point where he's gonna get the ring and it won't matter
Averages
now.
and shooting percentages.
Getting a ring as like a hop around guy, it don't hold weight when you the guy
Like, got
one
it
of the
for your
guys.
team,
Yeah,
or like-
in
yeah.
his playoff career of 29 series, James Harden averages 22.7, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 42 from the field, 33 from 3.
ugh.
Yeah, it's
For
not-
James
it's
Harden,
not pretty.
comparison only, that's not James Harden.
That's not James Harden at all. I thought you finna say damn near 30.
Wasn't it the conference finals when they were going against the Spurs and Kawhi got hurt, and then he had that big stinker against the Spurs without Kawhi?
Yes.
Didn't
Was that the
Ginobili block his shot?
I think those 2 different years.
Yeah, those are 2 different years.
Ginobili, when Ginobili blocked his shot, that went to conference finals.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was early.
That one
That was like
Dame's
first
That was
round.
like first round.
Yeah.
12 series for Dame, so a well smaller sample size.
And I know he averaging 30.
25 points per game,
Oh shit.
6 assists, 4.5 rebounds, 41% from the field, 37% from 3.
So both of them just go down.
As most players do come playoff time.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Because it's just winning. That's
But
a,
also
and
in James's defense, his first 2 playoff runs, he was a
six man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So we talk about him. If we just go by based on Houston, I'm sure his numbers are better. And I can actually do that because Basketball Reference.
Oh, it allows you to filter it.
Nope, not on mobile. I mean, normally
You gotta get the premium version.
I actually have.
There's a
Basketball
premium
Reference.
version of
Yeah,
Basketball
I
Reference.
have premium Basketball Reference. It's called Stat Reference or some shit like that.
I don't think if you a company or like
Do it
something like
translate
that
to
and you
all
don't have
sports?
a premium, I feel like you're doing yourself an injustice.
Yeah.
We don't have a premium.
We have a Discord. Well, you have a Discord. You could pay in. That was like the premium.
We had the
We
Somebody
too.
asked the other day, how do you get into Discord?
You
Yeah,
only
I'll
can
bring
get
it
in my
in.
Discord by being in the stream. The only time the link is ever shared to be in my Discord, you have to be in the stream. It's never been on Twitter, not on Instagram. You have because we want real people who there. We don't want Twitter.
It's not a through the wire Discord. Mike has his
It's
own
a
individual.
personal
Pierre
Discord.
has his
Yeah.
own individual.
Yeah.
We have it through the Wire Discord.
It exists.
When the last time you said something, we should make a new one.
We should.
We should.
Yeah.
We'll wait to.
Next question comes from
We'll wait till
A-Bad.
Mike Weed's train came up.
His name is Abaz or Abaz.
The Kush been here.
Abaz T. Abaz T22. So this is one of D Mills guys because he got the number 22 on him.
That weak ass number. I hate that D-Mills be like, that's my number.
I just looked at one of those jerseys today. Andrew was like, "Why do you still have it?" He was like, "It's memories."
What jersey?
My 22.
Oh,
Buckeye
the
jersey,
Yeah.
He says,
His
"What
memories.
NBA championship run surprised y'all the most?"
This
Champion.
Miami Heat one is the answer for me. I
But
I
I thought
expected them to
You have
lose
to win
every
a
single series.
championship.
I thought,
I
he
think
said
championship
championship.
Oh, championship run. I thought they meant to the championship.
I agree with both sides. Run could be running there. Run could be winning.
I can't say I'm overly surprised by many champions.
That's the Raptors one. I was a little surprised. at
You know
that.
what? Yeah, because I didn't see them as a championship team preseason. Cap. Go find the clips. Go find the clip. I actually did think they were gonna be a championship level team back then.
I gotta go
The
back.
Dallas Mavericks. I did not
I don't
expect
remember
them.
what I was thinking in 2011.
I didn't expect them to beat the
I didn't
Heat,
expect them to beat the Heat, and like
Okay.
the most, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the
especially in that game
most
6 with
generic,
them
like,
being
general
down 20 in the fourth.
games.
It looked like the Heat was going to force Game 7, and you don't want to go to Game 7 with Bron and then them come back and win. That was pretty surprising.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
The first one, the Warriors won, were we like they're the team? You know what I'm saying?
No, so
They were new on the scene.
when
right?
it comes to NBA championship odds, I actually looked this up a couple weeks ago. In the modern era, so we're talking, let's say 2000 to now, the last 23 NBA champions, they had the lowest preseason odds of any champion over the last 23 years.
yeah, they kind of
Nobody
they was
expected them to like rocket to a
yeah, they was a
championship.
cool little hot team that played well in the playoffs against the Spurs and the Nuggets. But yeah, they kind of when they hit they stride, them motherfuckers hit boy. So probably
then they got the injury luck in the finals.
probably that team because I remember them being like, oh, they cool, Steph Curry cool. No,
They
he
expected
skyrocketed and they skyrocketed. So I would say them.
That's the answer.
As crazy as that may sound, hindsight at the time, they were just like another cool young
That's kind
upcoming
of like
team.
that's only like a few years out the We Believe Warriors like type shit that was going on that they had.
Like a decade. Yeah. But back to relevancy like that, man. That's
Did y'all say the Bucks was surprising?
No,
no.
I was about to say
I
that
think they
because
were
I feel
my
like in
championship
hindsight, I
pick
feel
before.
like we was still on that like that train where it's like Giannis is really good, but he's gonna have to get over that hump.
That's
I feel
all-
like he just burst. Through
All
that
he
hump.
needed to do was get
He
over that
burst
hump.
through that wall.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm so happy he got that ring out the way.
I like this
You
question.
say you need more, or he won't
He
get
does.
out.
2025. You know where to go.
I like this
First thing
question.
pop up. They listen. The first thing I open Instagram and he's wearing a Thunder's jersey. They're listening.
Giannis?
Actually,
Giannis.
Somebody has made a report earlier that the Bulls are positioning themselves to make an offer.
The Bulls
for
are
Giannis.
positioning
Who
themselves
the
to look
hell is
stupid.
Writing that. We don't have anything.
They positioning Patrick Williams.
Oh yeah. No. I'm throwing
My
Pa-
fault, Mike. We
I'm
ain't letting
driving
you get
Patrick
these
Williams
questions
to-
off.
to Milwaukee myself. These
I
Sabrina,
want them
Yeah,
shoes.
I got a lot of
I got
came
my
out,
shit
bro.
on
I got a lot of questions.
for the sneakers app.
Shout out to, they came out already.
Oh,
didn't
they did.
They came out
Fuck,
yesterday,
I missed it.
and I
then.
missed. I just looked on see if they had men's sizes. They're all gone. They only got kid sizes left. So you gotta
Remind
go
me of the
second market.
Kyrie's. That's
They
why I like it.
so fucking clean. Shout out to
But it's a
Sabrina,
second colorway that's coming out. I thought, damn, I must have fucking missed it.
That sandwich look good.
See, they did really good branding or like media run or whatever, you know what I'm saying, advertising to get people to care about these sneakers. She's got a really good story.
You ain't a fan?
I'm kind of
KD's.
look like the shoes I got. They're just not as beefy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, shout out to
As
Sabrina.
long as it ain't beefy shit, I'm good.
No, I was.
Boy had
looking the
a
other
beefy
day, I was
filet
like, bro, I need to get
burrito
some
on
new
his
hoopers.
feet.
Sabrina Ionescu's engaged to an O lineman that plays for the Raiders.
And Kelsey Plum is married to Darren Waller.
Damn, that's his name.
Oh,
Got to get them names ready
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
You got to
tomorrow's
know
the
this.
draft, baby. Tomorrow's the draft.
How we gonna do our order? We just gonna do wheel decide because nobody replied
Only
to
was
me.
gonna-
in the
the app
chat.
just
the
gonna
app
decide
just
the
automatically randomizes it.
Yeah.
Terrence be.
Yeah.
Y'all got any
You
big
remember when
boys?
Kyra drafted the quarterback?
Two quarterbacks,
Yeah,
Aaron
we was talking about that in
Rodgers,
stream
yeah,
yesterday.
Patrick Mahomes.
I'll never forget when I was saying people out loud. I was like, I might have to get
You
like.
talking about what's up, Shorty? What's wrong with that?
I'm like, I might have to get Trevor Lawrence. I see him still down there. Next pick, John
John took him.
immediately took Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, bro.
Y'all have a big board or a strategy y'all going in
No.
with?
I've been watching some YouTube videos.
I've
trying
been
to
watching like TikToks.
figure stuff
I
out.
just like
I'll
picking
show you
players
my
I
team
like.
that I
I
drafted.
actually saw you watching a video that I had already watched from Brent K. Coleman.
Yep.
Yeah, Coleman.
Yeah. Out on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like damn. Yeah, he know the secret sauce. But I'm gonna be ready.
My stomach growling like a. What you get from Chick-Fil-A?
The pepper pimento
I ain't getting
chicken
that
sandwich.
bullshit.
That nigga sound like
I keep-
Rallo.
I noticed in the video I
talking
kept saying
about
poblano, but it's pimento. That double P action.
I can say a lot of double P's without fucking up. Pee Wee the plug.
You put the done.
What's the Peter
A
Piper
pussy
pick
popper.
the pepper?
Pussy popper.
Piper picked the peck up. Yeah, I don't know.
Pepper pickle. I think I don't know. Either way, this one of my I like this question. 'cause
Pineapple pickle picker.
It's selfish. You get to be selfish on this.
Pineapple pancake pickle picker.
question. If you could change the winner of an NBA Finals, who would it be?
Oh, definitely
To the
fucking.
team
Man,
that
don't be-
lost?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can change it.
I
The team that
definitely-
lost in the
I
finals.
definitely want Braun with that garbage ass finals team to beat the Warriors.
I was gonna say the Spurs beating the Heat when the Ray Allen hit that shot.
So you went pro Bron, he went anti Bron. Oh man, that's a tough question.
Or you know what? Oh,
'Cause it was
I got a
fuck
better
Bron
one.
back then.
The Pistons, as great as that season was in the defense, Kobe and Shaq winning that and having to just stay together and figure it out so they can win 7. But then maybe Kobe never hits that villain arc and gets to 24.
I got to go through.
Derrick Rose
Yes,
got to
and-
get one.
In 1966, the Celtics beat
Boy,
the
get your.
Lakers.
We got to get D Rose one though.
He never got to the finals though.
That young OKC team beat the Heat.
No, they weren't ready.
Bro, Bron have a fucked
yeah.
up legacy, boy.
That might be my answer though. For real, that might be my answer.
I think the Ray Allen shot
KD
fucks it
never
up more
leaves.
though.
I
KD
hated
ne-
Miami
KD ne-
so
Yeah.
What?
much.
I think that Ray Allen shot was
No, this one means that the first 2 years they don't get a ring.
Yeah, they lose
Yeah.
the finals back to back.
Back to back. See, after talking about some not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5.
Bro, I hated Bron so much, and when I was
Yeah.
a shorty, that I'm like, yeah, I would.
I
would
hated
feel
Bron
OKC.
until he lost that first one, and he was like, "Y'all got to go back and work them 9 to 5s." Broke
That's why I
ass.
had that.
And I was
ID
like, I
account.
fuck
It
with
said
that.
OKC Thunder fan because they went in the finals.
I was like, I fuck with that. Y'all all on his head like he ain't finna go back to a $30 million mansion.
Like he ain't gonna be doing Turks and Caicos or Cancun or something. They've been lavish.
on 3.
Next question is from FaZe Kata. He says, if you guys weren't a fan of your current team, which team would you pick? So back in free agency. Hypothetically.
Based on like now, like if,
Yeah.
okay, the Bulls don't exist anymore. I'm picking somebody now. Damn. I would want to go to a team that's well ran more than anything, more than current, like the Spurs, because I know that the Spurs gonna make the right decisions. Because being a fan of a team that has a terrible ownership or terrible front office fucking sucks.
I might pick the Pacers. I like
That's
Tyrese
not bad,
Halliburton.
bro.
I feel like they have a nice young foundation now.
Relatively local, you can go
Yeah.
to a game
But
a
do
year.
you like them enough that you would stay on it if this team in 4 years?
Actually, either them or Miami. I like that Miami Heat culture.
That was my answer.
Yeah,
Miami.
that Heat culture.
I'm a 305 boy. I love Pat Riley. I love the culture. They find players that ain't known, but I would know them because I love college basketball. So
Yeah.
I would be like, oh yeah, I know.
I still, even like picking a new team, I feel like I would attach myself more to like a player than to like the front office still.
Yeah.
Because like thinking about the front office, I'm like, man, I really like Luka. You know, I'll be a Dallas fan, but it's just like they not ran the best always.
And I think Memphis would be a fun team to be a
Memphis
fan
would be-
of.
Memphis
Yeah,
would be-
John
Memphis is
Morant,
also
Jaren.
well ran.
Yeah.
Grit and
OKC would
grind.
be really cool.
Yeah, OKC would be cool.
And it's like that they got that grit and that grind in Memphis. Like I like
By the
that.
way, I want you to know at the end of this,
is like on purpose now, right? You didn't hear me say grit and grind?
Nah.
at the end of this, FaZe Kata said D Mills can pick a new team too.
Because he's already got 7 of them.
You got 7.
If you had to drop your current 3 to pick up a new 3, what 3 are you picking?
The Pacers.
Memphis, Pacers, Miami.
Okay. Good spread.
Yeah.
Good spread. Okay.
He love a good spread.
Minnesota will be a
That's a
be a
double
sleeper.
entendre.
Don't pick Minnesota.
Going to
Don't-
Minnesota now.
They have no history of success.
He really did.
It's just Anthony Edwards and
okay.
Cat.
But hey, I don't know. All these articles being posted right now. Exactly. All these articles being posted. Is it time for Anthony Edwards? The Athletic just put together an article.
I
Is it time
just
for
seen
Anthony
that.
Edwards
I
to
just seen that.
get out of Minnesota?
Yeah.
What
Just seen
the
that.
fuck?
They were just talking about that on the Pat Bev was talking about that on that podcast.
He's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to
At
remember
some
the
point,
quote
yeah.
right with that. Whoever said that, didn't they say like with his talent and his personality, he could change the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I remember that quote
That was-
He
correct.
could change the world.
Next one comes from Not Casher.
Okay.
But it says players you're buying stock on and players you're selling stock on upcoming season. I'm gonna keep saying this for Rashawn Holmes. I'm buying some stock on. It ain't none, but I'm gonna buy some.
Hey, it's a
cheap
low
stock.
budget.
Yeah, it's
Playing
a
with the
cheap
Mavs.
stock. Penny stock. You never know. It can go out and be the next Ethereum. You know, like getting in Bitcoin 27 years ago. I'm selling Brook Lopez stock. 36 years old at this point. Eventually, he's just not going to be able to do it. And I'm betting on the time thing. That's all. So I'm selling it. Not that he's going to be a fucking scrub, but this year he was really, really, really good. I just don't think he's going to be able to replicate that season after season. So sell Brook Lopez stock.
Yeah, I was thinking of a commercial for LeBron. I thought it'd be a cool idea. I feel like they had a little bit in one commercial, but it's just like, so you know how they always be talking about the hypothetical of like a snail chasing you or some shit?
Yeah.
And it always just knows where you are, just keep coming. But it's like that, but it's LeBron, and it's just Father Time trying to catch him, but he never catches him.
Yeah.
I might buy Josh Green stock. Feel like,
Two Mavericks.
yeah, feel like he's in a situation now where there's a lot of minutes available for him. So
Okay, I'm buying Luka stock.
I'm buying some Trey Young stuff.
I'm buying all the Trey Young. You can't buy no one.
Buying some Trey Young.
Buying all the Trey Young, and I'm selling all the DeAndre.
Buying
Ayton.
Tyrese Maxey stock.
I'm selling DeAndre Ayton shit. I am selling.
Bro, when we was doing the All-Star shit and I'm making my list, I was going through the teams. I went to the Suns. I said, KD, D Book, Bradley Beal. What if D Aiden make it in there?
it would have been
no
so-
fucking way.
I didn't see it.
No
He
way.
wasn't even on the board. But I'm buying the Alexander Walker stock.
That's a good buy.
Y'all seen him play for Team Canada? He looks amazing.
He looked good at the end of the season last year.
He was defending his ass off at the end of the season too.
Let's translate that to Canada.
Next
You know.
question comes from number 46. Do you think we'll ever see a superstar sign with a non-NBA team, kind of like how they did with, who was it, Mbappe?
Yeah. Well, Mbappe got offered. He didn't.
He didn't sign it, but like some
Ronaldo had signed it and
some
so on and so
ludicrous
forth.
deal that's like I look dumb if I don't take this for at least this year.
Well, Giannis and LeBron both made those jokes when Saudi offered Mbappe all that money, and then it started to have conversations on like sports radio on like if the Saudis started to care about the NBA more because there's an investment group from Saudi Arabia that owns a percentage of the Washington Wizards currently. And they're like, if they really cared and want to put together the league, obviously they got all the funds to like try to pry away the top guys. Would somebody
No.
do it?
They would. I mean, a player would do
Well,
it, but not
James
the
Harden
they
taking
offer-
that cash.
If
The
they
fuck?
offer like $500 million for like you get this for that one season, I
No.
feel like that shit is hard to take down.
LeBron not doing that.
LeBron wouldn't do it, but there definitely do.
Yeah, there's some guys that would do it,
Yeah.
but some of these guys who got these legacies, they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
The NBA got too much.
So much more common in like soccer and stuff, though.
You could probably definitely get like the young stars though.
Mm-hmm.
You think Jalen Green is taking
What if they
200?
just
Nah.
start doing that for all like the because you had to be in the NBA to match like the the little rookie contracts or whatever. How you can they're restricted. But if like another league comes in and they're like you can't match this.
I think you can get some
this
Asian
deal with them.
guys who trying to get that last bag,
Mm.
and I think you can get some guys who are
Christian Wood going over there. And
like
60
that.
million
Like
a
that's
year.
yeah. Christian Wood, Kelly Oubre will probably go their ass over there right now.
All they need, not all they need, but like you see what Messi's doing for the MLS. Nobody cares about the MLS, but Messi came over here and now people are watching.
So just get James Harden,
get a James
and let
Harden
him look
thing.
like he's back in his
Yeah.
retro bag.
But
Yeah.
it's got to be like a all time. I know James Harden is an all time great, but I mean like a top because Messi's arguably
He's
the
LeBron,
greatest of
yeah.
all time. Yeah, having 42-year-old Bron go to Saudi Arabia to hoop for a year, that would be it. But
Yeah.
Bring Michael Jordan out.
Dwight Howard,
Carmelo Anthony.
Melo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Melo
Jamal
can still
Crawford.
hoop, man. Get him back in the league.
Next question comes from Daniel A. Marty, or maybe Daniela Marty. He says, who's a player that if they didn't get drafted to the team they did would have become better than they
Michael
were?
Beasley,
DeMarcus Cousins, he was still on his
DeMarcus
shit.
Cousins. Yeah,
But I feel like even when he left, he was still good. It's just the injuries kind of messed him up. The Michael Beasley one's a good one.
Markel Fultz.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Lonzo Ball. If he got drafted to the if he got
That's
drafted
not
to
the
the
right
Pelicans,
team.
if he got drafted to the Pelicans from day one, he'd be
D'Angelo
good.
Russell, we had Byron Scott.
Yes, benching him and Julius Randle like they ain't 19. Fuck is wrong with you? That's just stupid. Fuck is you bitching young people for making mistakes for?
And it's crazy.
fuck you
'cause
think they
it's
about
not
to
like-
do?
It's not like we even had anybody else's like we can give him.
Yeah.
Like we had a lot of motherfuckers that's like we just signed them.
Marcelo Huerta, go get the Russell.
Chris came and come check in. For
Right.
Aiden might be one of those guys too. I feel like he was drafted to a situation where like they got really good really fast, and like he didn't really get a chance to like develop.
Kevin Knox. He'd have been good with y'all.
This is one I kind of like too. It's just really hypothetical.
He just missed a field goal.
Kuminga and Moody also.
James Wiseman.
They're both just kind of.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
All three of them.
It's hard to go to a contending team and develop.
Depressed Carter asked his question. I'm gonna take it a little bit further.
Get well soon, Carter.
He says, could Steph have rivaled MJ if he would have won in that 2016?
No.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
because the question is right now with him is he borderline top? Is he in top 10? Add an extra one. I don't think he jumps to one.
This is why I was gonna take it another step
He ain't
further.
past Magic.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, it's a lot of ifs, but that motherfucker could have been 6-0 in the finals, bro.
Could have been.
He take that one in 2016, and then he also has the one if KD don't get
Raptors?
hurt, they probably taking that shit. Even if Klay Thompson don't get hurt,
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that for a lot of shit though.
it
If
was. But I
Bron-
feel like
if
his is
Bron-
like it's kind of there. Ain't nobody,
If
he's
Bron
not losing
had
sleep on
Kyrie and
that.
Love, that series is different.
I think
man.
every finals is gonna have an if.
Yeah, 100%.
It's for a finals, but it's for them. They're 6-0. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a little bit
But if Bron win that first one, who knows how the rest of the shit goes.
True.
He's still not 6-0, but shit, the trajectory of everything changes.
This one is from, I'm just going to say Kyle. I can't say his ad. I met you in Toronto. Never been to an NBA game before. Do y'all have any recs on what team I should see for my first time going to a game?
Go see a guy that's The Luka Doncic viewing experience in person is the best viewing experience I've ever had, and I've been to a lot of NBA games.
Madison Square Garden. Just
go.
getting into Madison
I
Square
was
Garden.
under the impression that he's
in Toronto. He's in
Just
Toronto.
Just get one under your belt.
like
Just
that.
get one. That's how I'm trying to do with the Bears. Like
Yeah.
I would love
I
for the
would say
Bears
the
to play
Kings.
somebody super exciting for my first Bears game, but at this point, I just need to go.
Yeah.
I just need to go.
When the games that I've been to, I remember I seen you took me to the game we had against the
Rockets.
Rockets.
That was a fun little date.
It was Russell Westbrook, and they also had James Harden. And Russell Westbrook, and this is like not even peak Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Watching those fast guys, like energetic guys on the court, they're everywhere.
Stephen Curry will probably he's gonna electrify the crowd no matter
Go
where.
see LeBronto.
A dude
there.
that's like not even like a crazy like superstar guy that I remember seeing is when we went to the Wizards game against the Knicks and
John
John Wall.
John Wall.
Seeing John Wall
Well,
in
he gotta
person
get
versus
to the league
seeing, I'm like
first.
seeing just like on TV is so crazy,
Yeah.
especially how fast they're moving.
Yeah.
How strong John Wall was.
Yeah. When we saw John Wall and Bradley Beal live, it was so fun.
They was
'cause
going crazy.
That was a good game too.
That
Then Emmanuel
Bradley-
Mudiay hit a big
yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Or something.
Is that the game? No, that was against the Bucks, wasn't it? Where
Mario
Kevin Knox was getting off.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Kevin Knox had his
we
best
missed the
game.
Hazonia like when he stepped over Giannis.
Yeah.
we
Damn,
was
at
we was
that
like
game,
a
but not at
yeah.
that game. It's crazy.
Noah Vonleh got minutes.
That was when he was guarding
What's up?
Giannis.
Team was awful, but guess what? Hella fans in the audience. Didn't
Yeah.
matter.
That arena is rocking no matter what.
Hella celebrities to watch Emmanuel Mudiay. It's crazy.
Christian, aka Pickled Macaroni, says if you hypothetically traded KD and Giannis for each other, who would be better?
The Suns.
Suns.
The Suns.
Yeah.
That sounds add a better defender, more versatility when it comes to
Damn.
the way they score.
Damn, you give D Book and Beal, Giannis.
Yeah, it would be
That
would be
that's
crazy.
yeah, that sounds crazy.
The Bucks not even winning the Central.
Okay. Before we get into the non-related that was all the basketball I had.
Shout out to
before we
everybody.
get into the non-related, I just want to see what y'all said about this. People on my stream were also telling me about this too. The NBA, NFL, and UFC are planning to rewrite the DMCA laws in order to shut down illegal live streams instantaneously. Per The Verge, sports industry reportedly lost up to $28 billion in potential annual revenue due to illegal streams.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be on the side of the consumer. I'll be honest with you; those pay-per-views, the League Pass, that shit is expensive for
It
the
is.
average
Yes.
consumer, bro.
It
I had
is.
yeah. I'm just saying they not missing that 28 billion. All those companies are doing just fine.
They gonna find a way anyway. You
Yeah.
can you can ban them.
28 billion is a crazy.
It sounds like an
That is.
inflated
That
number.
feels
And then
fake.
I was
Yeah.
What were the leagues again? It was the NBA,
And
NBA,
UFC, NFL,
NFL,
and I think that was it.
because UFC is the only like per pay-per-view thing, right?
Yeah.
Usually the other things come in the pack. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't watch fighting stuff, but League Pass is like a
Once a year thing.
once a year thing.
Mhm.
Same thing with like NFL shit, right? Don't
Yeah,
they
the
have
red
some type of
zone.
coverage,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
red zone
Mhm.
thing?
And a
They
lot
were
of
just,
those
they were
numbers
just giving up an
sounds
offer
And
with the YouTube TV. I gotta look into that.
Yeah, that's what I got last year. It
And
wasn't
to a
bad.
certain like degree, a lot of those people that are watching the live streams, those are probably your biggest diehard fans that can't afford to go to the game.
Yeah.
That like when they do go, they're showing their best support. Those are the ones that are buying that jersey, or that
Yeah.
kid you just drafted.
And if you
Those are the
take
dudes
away
that's
those-
really putting on, too.
Yeah, if you take away those streams, they're not gonna go buy League Pass because they're
No,
watching the
yeah.
illegal streams because they can't
Most of the
afford
time,
it.
yeah, they literally
So
can't
like,
afford it.
what is your purpose? You're just taking away.
You're losing.
And you know what,
fans.
too?
Yeah.
You're gonna lose the fan
with the
base.
League Pass shit that be going on, and like we have it our way in Illinois, and there's other people like
The blackout.
the blackout shit. I've
Yes.
seen some dude talking about. He's like, man, I could play for League Pass, and I can only watch like X amount of games of this team. Like I can't even watch. I can't
Yeah.
even watch what I'm paying for.
Yeah, if you
Blackouts
miss a
are the
Bulls
worst at
game,
the MLB though.
yeah, if you miss a Bulls game, you can't watch for like 3 days on League Pass.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna say that that's not something that you should spend. I mean, again, I understand the business part, right? We want that money; it's our money. But like,
You're doing fine without it.
yeah, because the alternative for the people that can't afford it is like be on Twitter all day and refresh for tweets. It's like that's kind of boring.
I ain't gonna lie. I used them streams in Toronto because they didn't have all the channels. And the first college football game was Notre Dame versus Navy, so I had to use the.
I was wondering how you watched the game. I definitely went on there confused.
Yeah, I was on Reddit.
All right, we can get back to the non-related. I just want to see what y'all want input on that. This song comes from Poe Cappy. He says, "Do the boys ever plan to just take a 2-week vacation?" This was like a couple weeks ago. He's like, "I know KB's about to go on his honeymoon. Do y'all ever just have that urge to like Y'all deserve a vacation.
I like to take 1 week vacations. I think 2 weeks would be a little
2
long.
weeks is
It was
a long
excessive,
time,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I don't like vacations.
Yeah,
You said you don't like
I
vacations?
do not like vacations.
How long was yours? It was like
my
not even a
my
week.
honeymoon was
Wasn't
4 days, and we were not going very long.
Yeah, me and my girl are already planning a vacation for next year.
Yeah, I need to go on one.
Yeah, it don't even got like y'all said, it could just be a few days.
I like few days. I don't like the.
don't like
I start to miss home. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Two-
I'm
2
planning on
weeks
going
is
to
crazy.
Jamaica for a week.
Make us love.
2 weeks is crazy.
That's a good one.
But give me a good 4 days.
the baby?
I'll be good.
No, it's an adults only resort.
Next one comes from Enrique. I just got to put this out there because he trying to put my man's D-Mills on the spot. You bogus as hell. D-Mills, you don't got to answer this. He wanted.
Would you bring it to the show?
I wanted to because people be really on it. It was a couple questions like ask D-Mills this, ask D-Mills this, ask him. He talking about ask D-Mills to name the last 5 first overall picks in the NFL draft.
Oh,
He don't watch the football. He
Yeah,
don't watch
I couldn't
football
do
like
that.
that.
It's
You
like-
can ask anybody. We can. D-Mills can work on that together. We're gonna lose. I don't.
the last 5
I
first
can't name you
overall.
the one from this year.
Bryce Young.
Oh yes, I could have. I could have done that. I could have.
Last year was
We all feel the question.
who was last?
Dominic and Sue.
Who was last year's? Who had the first pick last year?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Was it?
No idea.
Was it Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence. Or was Trevor Lawrence a sophomore last year?
Well, he was the first
Trevor
pick, though, wasn't
Lawrence
he?
should have been in his second year last year, so they technically could have. I mean,
I guess we'll never know.
He was the first pick, though.
He was, but I
Okay.
can't remember if it was was this past year Trevor Lawrence's rookie year?
Mm.
That he won the first pick
he
last
drafted
year.
in 2021, so it's still eligible.
So it's a person between him and Bryce Young.
Somebody look it up for him.
I'm looking it up right now.
Drew got it.
Last year was what? Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs. They were rookies. Who was a rookie wide receiver last year? Garrett Wilson was a rookie.
You know how we were in Toronto, we were talking football in that Uber ride, and we were talking about the Cardinals, and I was like, well, they got Joshua Dobbs now.
They do got him.
I know.
Who did y'all name so far?
I don't know.
Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence
Lawrence
and Bryce,
and
Bryce
Young.
Young.
Bryce Young.
Who was the guy in between them?
Trevon Walker from Georgia, defensive end. He went to the Jaguars as well.
I know who Trevon Walker is.
I know who he is, but it's just
yeah.
like I didn't think like that motherfucker was a number.
Who was the
one.
second pick?
I have no idea. I just put up the number.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all
Damian.
missing 3 people that y'all should know.
No, we know him. He said the last 5.
Yeah, you should know the last. They were the 3 people you missing are quarterbacks for help, and you don't.
Kyler Murray. But I don't even know what year that is.
2019.
See what I'm saying? Like I'm naming.
Herbert?
No, Justin
Allen?
Herbert won. He won the first overall pick.
I'm just saying the quarterbacks.
It was a quarterback though.
Josh Allen.
No,
Lamar.
Oh
no.
These guys are not first overall picks.
Oh.
I don't
So y'all
know.
wouldn't
Big. I'm
know.
just naming quarterbacks.
Go through the whole list.
Joe Burrow.
Trubisky.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Burrow.
Trubisky.
Trubisky was number 2. I
I
knew.
knew he was in the top something. I didn't know if he was 1 or 2 or something.
Oh, we need one more.
No, that was
It-
5.
No idea.
Yeah, you good.
We didn't know those though.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Who was the last 5 NBA ones?
First overall.
Wemby,
picks?
Wemby,
Palo,
Paolo,
Ooh.
Cade,
Anthony
Luka.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards,
And
Zion.
DeAndre Ayton.
Oh,
Is that
is
too far back? No, that's 2018.
See how I'm
No,
saying
Luka was the first
the
round.
years get blurred. We know the first overall picks,
Yeah.
but like who was the 2016 first overall pick? What the fuck?
Yeah, and I don't know.
Nigga, I don't know. The fuck? The pandemic got my man all over
I mean,
the
y'all
place.
named everybody though.
Yeah, I just don't remember what order it was in.
Next one comes from. He tried to combine his name with Jimmy Butler and Michael Jordan. So his name is Jamichael Butt Orden.
What?
Okay.
Right.
But he's
Sure.
a comment. He says rank. You don't got to rank it. What's movies that like hit you emotionally, made you cry, or just made you feel like
Radio,
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
I cried at a lot of movies, bro.
A Time to Kill.
I cried at the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie, bro.
That movie is so emotional,
I
bro.
cried at that movie.
That
bro.
movie is emotional as
Yeah.
hell.
Big Daddy when he's like, but I can wipe my own ass.
I Am Legend was a really good one.
I am, bro. Yes, when he had to
Because
put down
when
the
his
dog,
dog,
too.
yeah, his dog died. No, his dog got infected and he had to put him
Spoiler.
down.
That's multiple Will Smith
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
That's multiple Will Smith movies. Come on now. We talking legendary.
Did y'all talk about the one when he was
Big Hero 6 made me
Pursuit
cry.
of Happiness.
Seven
Pursuit
Pounds.
of Happiness?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pursuit of Happiness was a. I didn't
You
hear
smoke
that.
mad weed, bro. You smoke a lot of weed.
Because when y'all say
Somebody
I think when his brain turning,
somebody
the
I
other
know-
side, the hearing part is not
It's-
turning.
yeah.
it's one or the other.
Somebody I know said, I saw D Mills. He was coming out of a dispensary. You smoke on some shit that we don't know about.
no.
Because,
That
boy,
government weed. You might go to his plug. That's different.
They got the brain control.
I see why they call it headband. Face says.
This question is from Prezzo. He says, "Does Pierre fuck with young boy?"
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's your answer.
If you follow us on Twitter, then you would know these type of things. You got to be in the community. You can see us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I like a lot of music.
Next one comes from JD, aka KLT4Q Son.
Okay.
Wow.
Child support.
He says favorite / most memorable moment from KB's wedding. I'm gonna say this, and I think this shit is hilarious. I was thinking, I was like,
shit.
no, that's also that might have to be it. But no, yesterday, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just kind of thinking. I was thinking about it. Actually, no, I screenshotted the message and I was thinking about it. And all I remember is like in my head, it was just like KB. He had just married Suzanne or whatever. He was talking to Suzanne's dad, and Suzanne's dad brought him in close, and he had said something to him. And then all I know is Pierre was like, "Did you hear him?" He's like, "You good?" He's like, "You take good care of my daughter," and that shit was just ringing through my ears. So I'm like, "Come on, KB, you can't
Is that
let the
what he
man
said?
down."
No,
I don't know what he said. either.
from a distance, he first of all, it was funny because we just did a rehearsal the day before, and he was smooth. It was quick. It was in and out.
But when
the
you're
a-
in the moment, things definitely change.
The actual day came, and it seemed like I have no idea what he was saying, but it looked like he was doing the whole movie.
Yeah.
Take care of my daughter.
Yeah, it did look like that.
So I went from finna cry, of like a tear coming down, to like laughing, but I'm like I be holding my laugh because this shit looked funny because it was like take care of her, and it was like okay, but then it was like take care of
Held
her.
it for a little time.
Yeah,
that's-
it got a little momentary where it was like okay, it gets hot out here. It's hot out here. Come on, pops. I'm burning up in this motherfucking soup, man.
KB's dad's bar during his speech when he said Suzanne this morning she woke up on McCaffrey, but tomorrow she woke up
he
should
tonight
have
wake up a beat you.
Going to bed. and beat
He took a second. Like he wanted that shit to absorb into the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty. Oh, they say incomplete? But yeah, no, that was a bar.
Yeah.
That was a bar.
It was definitely a bar.
And he knew it was a bar too. The way he paused for it. Yeah, he knew it was a
That's
bar.
Ian.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
Best moment. I think, man, it's too many to name one. I love smoking the cigars with y'all. I love the fact that we went to that little house before and just chilled for some hours and talked and just vibed. I love dancing and rapping when we had the Amelie shit. I love seeing everybody under one place though. I like seeing my family there. I like seeing everybody had their girlfriends. All of the guys who live so far from different. We all was there. Tyler was there. It was real. It was a lot. It was a lot, bro.
Cool
It was a lot. I really enjoyed myself. I remember leaving and being disappointed that we wasn't doing it again the next day. It was like, man, I wish we could do this shit every fucking weekend.
Somebody just got to be the next to propose. That's all.
That was one of the questions too. It was like, who's next to be married?
Probably
Me,
Derek.
D-Mills or me? And it's gonna be D-Mills.
Out of y'all three.
Yeah, of course.
I always thought D Mills was going to be first married and with a kid. Always did.
Because he don't know how to control himself.
Bro, never mind. I'm not even going to say what I was thinking. When we landed in Toronto, that, for some reason, I could not stop thinking about he can't control him. I'm not going to tell the story. But do you know what story I'm talking about?
I think I know what story
Can you
you're
tell
talking
me in
about.
my ear?
I think
I'll
I know it
text
too.
it. I'll text it.
I'll move on to the next one. Next one is from Bootleg Lint. I don't know why he got his name as that, but that's one of our guys right there. Funniest moments from your childhood. And you know they love these
Childhood?
stories. Bro, I you know what came to mind, D-Mills? Is
What?
that same, we always be telling the story when we catfished you.
That's what I was.
Oh.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh,
But why was that in your man in Toronto?
I don't know. I do not know. Somebody
Yeah, I
said
was thinking
something.
that too, but I'm like, why? Yeah.
Somebody said something that brought that to my mind. And it, because you said something before the event.
Oh, I don't even know.
Anyway, what was the question?
Funniest moments from your childhood. I was saying that like
too tough.
All
one
the
of them
time
for
that
me,
y'all catfish me.
Jacob, and D Mills used to be like hang out
D-Mill's like,
all the
man,
time.
yeah,
Like,
I'm
this
gonna
when we
grab
was,
that butt. I'm gonna kiss you and hug you tight.
we was skate.
Oh,
like,
you
this
get
is
picked
the
I
on
was
first
that.
time we
thinking about
used to
this story the
skateboard.
other day, Mike.
But no, yours part is funny, but the other part is even crazier, bro. Because we had legit, like, we could have been on Catfish the show.
Okay.
Like, we literally just grabbed some random girls' pictures off the internet, put them on a fake Facebook profile. We
This-
added
this
D
is-
Mills.
This is epitome of being a friend.
We added
This is
D
mean
Mills.
as hell, but it's your friend.
And all I know is like it just went regular. Like we was talking to him, whatever, and it was like, yeah. Like you make this move. Like we gave him this address. We gave him like Tyler's address or something.
It was on O'Neal. Yeah, that's so crazy.
We gave him some.
He's crazy.
We looked up like a random street address.
What?
You gonna say the street? He's okay. Keep going.
We gave him a random street address, whatever. So we all pulled this shit through.
We weren't even friends with Tyler at that time either.
No, I was friends with Tyler,
I wasn't.
but you knew Tyler.
Yeah, I knew him.
But anyway,
Went to school
so
with him his whole life.
we get all this shit popping. We messing the emails. He like, all right, it's time to link. We give him the little address, whatever. And I remember we started busting up laughing because we just like, from where Jacob lived, you could
You could
see
see my
D Mills building. And so for us to message, be like, yeah, come over. He's like, bet. And what's to look out the window and see D Mills bust out the door and start walking. I was just like, oh hell no.
Hey, that's how you know D-Mills ain't afraid of the action though.
But this is
was
what
ready
happened
for
though.
it.
This what happened though. All that shit going down. We look out the window and see D Mills going. We like, oh, we might have to stop him. We go back to the
Mike,
computer.
it's nobody there.
We go back to the computer. It's a friend request. Tell me it's why this nigga Jacob brother added him.
Oh yeah.
Jacob's brother added the fake account. He messaged the account first. We like, bro, we gotta stop this shit.
It's so much. It is, and that story goes on, Mike. Like,
It really
cause
did.
like,
It was some random shit that went over there. It was just like it was so coincidence that shit was going on. We gave him a random ass address.
but Mike, there was legitimately like a guy who no, cause we ended this story ended up getting to the school, and Mr. Reinhardt found out,
Legitimately.
and
I ain't never get in trouble for it.
but there was a legit guy who was he had
Like a child predator?
yeah, he had a history of messing with kids. He lived on that street. He had just moved to that street. So y'all told that story, and Mr. Reinhardt called the police
It's soft ass.
because that guy lived on that street. And
Mr. Reinhardt, your ass soft.
y'all,
I
don't know what happened with the rest of the story.
Hey, I love Mr.
but
Reinhardt.
I don't know if that guy eventually ended up getting reconvicted.
There's
No, because
just
he didn't
way.
do anything.
He
He
didn't do
get
anything.
reconvicted. They
They
wouldn't
literally
fight
didn't do
because
anything.
it was Mike.
But it was just it was so
Reconvicted and not did nothing. You coming up with some whole other
because
shit.
like I don't know, you can't.
But y'all did set bro up.
Yeah, y'all
But
set
he
him up
also-
unintentionally.
A
He is a
kid.
child predator.
Yeah, he
so,
is a
I mean,
child predator.
Am I supposed to feel bad for it?
No.
I was a kid.
No, but I mean, you ain't supposed to feel bad, but the truth is the truth. He ain't get reconvicted if he
No,
ain't
he
do
definitely
shit.
get reconvicted.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Reinhardt just soft. And Mr. Reinhardt, I liked at the time, and I still do, but hindsight, I can't believe he sat up there. I'll never forget. He didn't like Memphis with Derrick Rose was there. And I was like, man, you ain't want them to win? He's like, nah, they're thugs. And at the time, it was just whatever. But I'm like, what? Because they got
I remember
tattoos and they
By
got
Tyler's house, it's this thing called the big ditch, right? I don't know what it was just like a little big area, whatever. All the kids be playing over there. And me and Tyler used to just always joke around like there's a big ditch, and it'd be like there'd be bad shit, like people sell drugs over there. We were just making shit up or whatever. And all of a sudden, like me and Tyler were riding bikes by his house, and we're kind of like by that big ditch. And for some reason, like hella kids run out that ditch. And as we're seeing that, I don't know why, but Mr. Reinhardt is pulling up by over there. He's like, you see all those kids? You know who those kids are? I'm like, no, I don't know who the fuck those kids are.
what?
Another funny story is when, like, my third time getting high. This is like when it really hits you, and it hits hard. So like me, Mike, Pitts,
It's funny that
and Mason were smoking in the car,
I don't talk to piss no more.
and like I get out, I couldn't handle the hot box. We had smoked so many blunts.
You know I
that-
wasn't there, right?
You weren't there?
When you wasn't laying in that grass?
Yeah, I was laying in the grass.
That
There
might
was a
have been
fourth
John.
person there.
It might have been
he
John.
was so high. He said, I don't know. Mike usually smokes, so let's add to the story.
But yeah, I got out the car because I said I couldn't feel my legs, and I was sitting in the grass, and I was like,
Not sitting. Weren't you laying in the grass?
yeah. No, I was sitting on the parking the curb
Oh.
thing, and I was like, man, my legs gonna turn green from sitting in this grass.
Bro, he was high as fuck. I think somebody still got videos of that day.
Yeah,
Mason.
that's what I remember.
I'm
I
pretty sure
thought he was
Mason has
laying
it
in the
all.
grass.
Yeah, because I wasn't there, but I know the story because I
It's only one thing to make my legs on. It ain't no damn weed.
I definitely had some weed. I was like, damn, can I stand up?
Yeah, that's only happened to me a few times in life.
Yeah.
Edibles will do it to you.
Edibles will do it to you.
Yeah, edibles will have you. I don't know.
No.
I accidentally got high once off an edible.
How you actually get high off?
My mom used to buy those THC
You
infused
did tell us
lemonades.
that.
Oh,
I was getting ready to go hang out with Angie, and I had some juice. I had a glass of juice, and then before I leave, I just get hit with this wave, and I'm like, bro, what the
Bro,
fuck is wrong with me?
accidentally getting high got to be the worst
Man.
fucking thing.
And especially when you got plans.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
And I'm like,
bro.
and I had to cancel one. I was like, I think I accidentally got high. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a lie. Like I'm
some
flaking.
addict to say.
I think I actually
It was
got high.
oh, it's so accidental. Oh man.
and she was trying to do it to Roscoe, which she did eventually. She got him too, but she
Wait, she
accidentally.
planned it. To
Yes.
This remind me of
Come on,
when,
ma.
this remind me of when
That's crazy.
the Kardashians, they mom was trying to put like Viagra to the dad and the son took it. That's what this remind me of.
Whoa.
She was putting
She
Viagra
did
in
that
the
on
coffee.
TV?
Yeah, she was putting Viagra in the coffee, and then their son drunk it, and he had to go to the diet.
Yeah,
he,
Viagra is not some shit you
Well,
play
that
with,
boy-
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
all day. He don't know what's going on, and she didn't want to say nothing because she didn't want the dad to find out
Oh,
she
what
was
movie
secretly
is
putting
that?
that.
Oh, that's so scary movie. When he took
The
that
pops was
Viagra.
pissed.
Yeah.
Bruce was like, "Man, what the fuck?"
Next, I only got a couple more questions. We can finish up. Next one comes from Jaleel. It's no question from me because I don't read. What are some good books? Any genre?
The Nice House on the Lake is a graphic novel that I just read a couple weeks ago. It was a very good story. A lot of stuff I'm gonna say would be manga. I don't know if that's what you're looking for because I haven't read like a real Western book in a long time.
The Great Gatsby.
Motherfucker got that from
Freshman
freshman
year of high school, 2011.
Atomic Habits. I'm still preaching that one. You
Man, what
have
did you just eat? That
right
shit
that
look-
motherfucker. That's Atomic Habits. What was the other? Emotions by Osho, and then there was another one that I was reading that I had stopped on. I'll be reading so many different things. I'll be reading some self-help shit. I'll be reading some history shit, some sports shit, some rap music shit. I forgot what was the other one I was reading. Oh, it was a book Shay Gilders Alexander put me on to. What is it? I bought it off Amazon. It's something about the sensei.
What were you looking at?
I can't say it on podcast. I'll tell you.
That's fine.
I read a graphic novel series too called I think Fire. It's like about some civil rights shit, but it's a graphic novel.
Keeping 2 is another one I read recently. It's not gonna be for everybody. Trigger warning. It has like self-harm and images of that, but it's I enjoyed
What's it called?
Keeping 2.
I just screenshotted this because this is another example. Motherfuckers just want to say something just to get some laughs. He gonna ask again. We said this story 35,000 times. How did D Mills get jumped? We
Oh,
said
my
that
God.
story 50,000 times.
Don't say it. Don't go back and find the episodes where he's talked about it. Go watch every episode.
And then find out about the domino store.
Noah says, "Why does this question confuse me at first? Why does Prince throw so many interceptions?
Damn.
Wait. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Why does Prince throw so many interceptions?"
Who asked that?
Let me go back and look. Noah.
Because he's a 5-star. 5-star quarterbacks do what the fuck they want to do. Why does he? How many games did he lose?
I don't know. Oh shit! That's all that matters. Hey, going into my next thing. Time and score is the only thing matter. Right? Get the wins. Last question comes from Suscon. Smalls asks the same shit. Should someone who shoots 1 for 9 be able to make trade decisions and kick people off the team?
Yes and no.
When they're the screamer, yes. But other than that, no.
Yes and no. Yes, if they take accountability for it and own up to it and say it ain't gonna happen again and impact winning, but no, if they don't do those things. And I think that's where you got in trouble at, Mike.
I know.
Your
I went on
first
shit in some of them games.
Your first reaction was to say, Biz, what the fuck you doing? And then that immediately, you at least got to be like, man, I know I was garbage.
Yeah.
I know I ain't do shit, but
Mike last night was he was talking like
it's one of the worst nights I ever
Yeah.
seen you, Mike.
I know.
You for some reason you could not self-reflect on
I
that. You were being ass too.
I couldn't knock down my shot at all. But
And then the
I'm
funniest shit though, and again, I was fucking y'all up, but I ain't gonna keep harping on that. I just when you killing and you hearing the team
Argue?
go back and forth about not only arguing, but then like who's guarding you. I love that. D-Mill, I'm giving Mike the works. D-Mill's like, want me to get him? D-Mill's guarding me, fucking him up. Mike went and got another bill. Like, I got him. And then Bears like, I'll get him. And y'all whole team was like, hell no.
Because he was letting
no.
Kyron cook.
Hell no. And yeah, that's how the argument starting. Like, why I can't guard? Because you got Kyrie doing him. Motherfucker, you wasn't doing nothing on him. And then boom. And then D Mills, he wasn't glazing, but for him to be my opponent, he was giving a lot of love. He like, man, he put us in a rebuild. And now that's pissing off Mike. D Mills talking like he want to be on my team.
You glazing him, bro. You might as well just hop on his team.
I was talking shit too.
Y'all cooked
You,
Mike
bro,
so bad
I
that
ain't
he went
gonna-
to the shooting gym
I had to
afterwards.
regroup us
Say
as
what?
a team.
Y'all cooked Mike so bad that he went to the shooting gym afterwards.
You got to do that.
I had to
sometimes.
regroup us
You
as a
definitely gotta
team.
do that.
'Cause
You had the strongest 0 points I've ever seen in my life before.
Bro, no, it was. And then you took that Denzel Valentine ass
the pull-up
shot,
three.
bro.
The pull-up three in
Holy
transition was the
fuck.
craziest shot.
But when you took
I'm
that
gonna have
shot,
to- I'm gonna
I
edit that video.
said
Please
yes.
I'll
Please
edit
edit that because that is a funny.
Yes.
Because D Mills was in his mode.
Yeah,
with
you
this
need to edit that.
motivational
Because
shit.
before you got here, I was saying, I was like, I was planning on streaming. But when we started, I'm like, it's no sense in me dividing our
Email.
views. But boy, I wish I straight. That'll be up right now. 2018 LeBron James build.
I didn't realize this guy, the Travis Hunter guy's playing both sides.
Both
of the
sides.
ball.
Yep.
Holy shit.
What position?
Corner and receiver.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sound like some high school
I've
shit.
seen him in a couple videos. Cause he
It's
did
just a
video
corner,
with,
right?
I don't remember, but he did a video with Destroy.
Destroying. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that dude's supposed to be nice. I didn't realize he was both sides of the ball. Sorry to interrupt the combo, but
Y'all know who that is?
yes, but don't tell me. But yes, I do.
No, I don't.
God damn it. Yes, I do.
Which one you talking
The
about?
middle guy.
Yeah.
The brother.
It's funny they just showed his name.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, they usually do that when they introduce the panel.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Ain't that Mark Ingram? Used to play for the
Ravens.
Ravens and the Saints. Yep.
Okay.
Do y'all know the guy next to him? Do you know the guy?
Play for the Cards
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Who was the person on
Leonard-
the very,
Leonard?
very end, though?
I didn't even see. My eyes went right to Matt Leinart.
Coach.
Hopefully they bring it back up.
I don't remember. Is it Joe Ross or some shit?
Nah.
Anyway, yeah, man. You doing streaming tonight?
Yeah, I got a pool party I go to, but I'm gonna leave that shit early, so I'm gonna
For
be
real?
ready.
You don't even rub me as a pool party
It's
guy.
not my pool party. I'm going for somebody else.
With
Well,
your
yeah, I
girl?
know.
Yeah, it's her sister
Oh, okay.
graduation party.
That's what's up.
But I definitely it was some shit I agreed to like a couple weeks ago, and you know that shit come up be like,
You creep up on you, be like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta
yeah,
say
I
that.
definitely asked her this one. I was like, how long we got to be there for? She's like, oh, we can leave whenever you want. I said, shit, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, show face.
We'll
and
show
leave
face and
immediately.
leave.
Did she ever text Suzanne, or do you know anything about that?
I'll text her. Oh, I'll tell her today.
No,
too.
obviously no pressure or anything. But I think
I
all
know,
of our
because remember
girls are
I
gonna
told
be
you,
there.
I was like,
Yeah.
is it okay? Because I told her she thirsty if she texts right away or whatever. She's like, and I gave her the number. She's like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, is your girl going? They not asked if your girl was going.
I think she is. I'm pretty sure she was. I
you
was
know,
telling
you know
her.
they got to jump her in though, so she need to be ready to not
Oh,
fight, but
like-
she got to take the punch.
oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
fine. She ready for it.
Okay, good.
They ain't jumped my girl
How-
because I would have punched them back. No, just
How much of the One Piece live adaptation have you got through?
3 or 4 episodes.
So you further than us. Okay,
But all that shit said, I want to go watch the anime now.
please do. Because I need somebody to talk to about. Everybody I talk to about One Piece is on the internet, which is fine, but it's nothing like the
The homies. yeah.
the homies. John was into it for like a day, and then he realized it was 1,000 episodes. And he
I
was like,
still
no.
don't. entirely like I feel like the live action is a really good show. Like they did a really good job with it. It's just
not-
hard. It's hard to get the concept of the anime straight to
100%
IRL
because it's not a 1-to-1 adaptation. There's a lot of things that were
and
shifted.
it's also I've seen the anime before, at least the first
Some
season
of it,
before.
yeah.
Like I wasn't a hard One Piece fan, but I remember like when this shit first came out, like I knew who the fuck Luffy was.
right.
And to see like he can do all the stretchy shit or whatever. Like from seeing him and doing an anime to like it's happening in real life, it just don't look the same.
It doesn't. But I think they did okay given the circumstances.
They did.
Like some of these people have different hair colors.
You're gonna
different
see.
skin
I feel
and
like
all
if
that.
you've seen One Piece, you know, like the clown Bugsy. I think his name is
Buggy, yeah.
I feel like they did a good job with
Buggy
him.
was really good, bro.
They did a really good job with him.
and his ability translated well to like on camera.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the abilities we gonna see, I don't know if you're gonna see it in this because we're only doing like the first arc or whatever, won't translate to be in real life.
Mhm.
Right? My favorite character in the show is Brooke, right? He's on the back of my leg. He's literally a skeleton with an afro. How the fuck do you make him in the live action? Like how does do they put skin on him? Because, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, it's exciting because
I just seen what's the name? Usab.
Mhm.
And when I first seen him, I was like,
the
this
Sniper King.
He looks weird as hell. I already know what he looks like in anime. It's hard to make his ass look like real
Because in the
in
anime, he's
IRL.
got the fucking 6-inch nose and
Mhm.
everything. But I haven't even met Usopp yet. We've only watched 2 episodes because
I
Suzanne
think
can't
he's like-
watch
he's in, like, the
episodes in a
next-
row.
He's like, it's long episodes. It's like hour episode.
But like you could
Compared to the
binge watch. I would-
20-minute
I would
episodes they
be
used to
done
do.
with it if it was up to me.
Oh hell yeah!
But Suzanne,
I
wants to
would have
watch,
finished
take
it
a break.
last night if I didn't wake up for this shit.
Yeah, this one.
I almost did a no call no show, but I was like, no.
Yeah, I would have. You know, I would thought about
It's
it.
dope. They say it's a video of T. Higgins. He walks out of his fan meet and greet, and as he walking out, he like, damn, all these people still here ain't get a chance. He go back inside so everybody else can
That's what's up.
do the meet and greet.
Rob Stone, by the way. Brady Quinn. Haven't seen him in ever.
Where you see Brady Quinn at?
Second
Oh,
guy.
to the left. Okay.
Brady
What college he went to?
Notre Dame.
Yes, sir.
There was a moment in time where I was a fan of every sport,
Mm.
and it's around that era
Yeah.
where like I can name some people during
Brady
that era.
Quinn, that was my first catfish. I put him as my Facebook and I changed my name and I was getting so many. I mean, no, not Facebook. This is MySpace. I was getting so many messages like, "Are you the real Brady
Saying,
Quinn?"
like that's my first
Like,
catfish. As if
I
everybody
got-
goes through a catfish.
I
era.
just remember catfishing a bunch of fucking Notre Dame fans, like it just being a kid.
I remember when East Carolina beat Michigan. They were #1 team in the country.
You know who went to East Carolina?
Nope. Oh, okay. I thought there was somebody coming after
then-
that.
It is.
Are you talking about NBA?
No.
Oh,
Football.
I thought you just went
If I'm not mistaken, let me make sure this is the right guy.
I'm excited for football, man. I'm excited for football.
I'm always excited for football because it gives you a good. It's like a resurgence of sports right before the NBA comes.
Yeah, these
It's like-
don't care anymore.
It's like that first 4 weeks of football is like great. I'm watching every Sunday locked in.
Who
Then
goes harder for the teams? NBA fans or NFL teams?
NFL fans.
NFL fans.
NFL fans, 100%.
Hey, yeah, because those rivalries in the NFL are like serious.
They're real.
Yeah.
Running back.
A running back.
2010.
What's the question again?
A
went to East
running
Carolina.
back that went to Eastern.
Damn, that's a nasty catch.
Fast. 2K.
Tyreek Hill.
He said a running back.
Oh, true. He is a receiver. My bad.
2K. What does that mean?
2K yards. Russia.
Oh,
CJ 2K.
Yep.
He's fast.
Chris Johnson.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
All right,
crazy.
thank y'all so much for watching and listening to this episode of Through the Wire podcast, ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
gone.
Next episode you see, we will be ranking the top 10 shooting guards in basketball. We know y'all love those rankings, and we're excited to do it. I already started. JK, no, I did it.
Austin Reeves, number 9.
Austin Reeves, top 10, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Anthony Simons, top 10.
Let's not go that far. We appreciate y'all. Remember, ttwtour.com. Get the show to Houston. Get it popping. And go to the strip club with us after.
Go watch the vlog.
Go watch the vlog.
Run
go
up that
watch
vlog.
the vlog. Go watch
That'd be crazy if our fans showed like 50 fans showed
Let's
them
just
like,
get a section.
yeah, let's just buy out the fucking club. It's just us and our fans in there, just going crazy.
I look over, I see Smalls throwing hella ones. I look over at the door. It's Kamari trying to get in. He not old enough.
He definitely not.
But if we ran a club, Kamari getting us, nigga, man. I shouldn't have said
That
that.
boy Kamari
I shouldn't
like
have said
12.
that. I shouldn't have said. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Devin gonna be trying to get in.
Devin gonna be talking to us
Yeah, Devin
instead
gonna be
of-
there like, what you think about the
It's
Mavericks?
gonna be ass shaking right here. Devin just. So what you think the Heat doing this?
Right. Is the Dame trade gonna happen? We don't know, man.
Oh man.
All this ass.
Talk about some damn Damian Lillard.
Yeah, man. What is that?
Oh, that's they cast. Okay.
Oh shit.
Is that the cast or they just there? That's
Urban Meyer.
yeah, there you go.
Urban Meyer.
Where you coach?
Alabama.
No.
Oh, no. See, that's when I was younger.
Ohio State.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what
And
I meant.
Florida.
Red.
And Florida.
Red.
The Jags. Come on, man.
But that's that Bama. Yeah, I'm tripping. But I knew it was red something. All right. We'll see y'all in a couple days. Peace out. Love and happiness.
Love y'all.